Oh shit. Give me a minute. All right, let's get this show started.
Important disclaimer. Before we begin, please note that all statements, claims, accusations, opinions, and commentary discussed during this live stream are allegations only unless independently verified through official public records. Nothing stated by third parties should be interpreted as established fact unless explicitly confirmed. Dust Productions / Dust Paranormal do not endorse, adopt, or affirm the opinions, allegations, claims, theories, or conclusions expressed by any individuals, channels, videos, clips, guests, callers, or chat participants featured, discussed, or reacted to during this broadcast. The views and opinions expressed by commentators, callers, guests, or members of the live chat are solely their own and do not reflect the views of Dust Productions or Dust Paranormal. Any guests appearing on this live stream are speaking in their personal capacity only, and their statements should not be interpreted as representing the views or positions of this channel. Any discussion involving criminal matters is presented for commentary, public interest discussion, and entertainment purposes only. To the best of our knowledge, no criminal convictions have been established in relation to the allegations discussed unless explicitly stated and publicly verifiable. Additionally, any jokes, satire, parody, comedic commentary, impressions, or humorous statements made during this live stream are intended strictly for entertainment purposes. They are not meant to be taken as factual assertions, nor are they intended to harass, defame, demean, or intentionally harm any individual or group. Viewer discretion is advised, and we encourage everyone to conduct their own research using publicly available information and verified sources. Now, let's get into the live stream.
Yeah. Hard to be a hate watcher. Hard to be every day, every night, every stream, every post. Trying to find a ghost while they watching the host. Spies in the Discord, spies in the chat. Screenshots piled up, got a whole file stack. Refresh, what do you mean by that? Reading every comment while they lurking in the back. Paranoid thoughts got them crashing out fast. Turning little jokes into a whole broadcast. Main character syndrome got them stuck in the loop. Thinking every word somehow points to you. Meanwhile, nobody's thinking what you're thinking they know. But you're still front row with every single show. It's hard to be a hate watcher. Hard knock life, getting harder. Say you're dumb, but you watch longer. Every stream just pulls you farther. You don't want the smoke, don't want the heat, but you're front row every single week. You don't want the smoke, don't want the show. Then why you still here? We already know. It's hard to be a hate watcher. Hard knock life, can't let go. Say you don't care, but you're still right here. It's a hard knock life, cause you don't want the smoke. Ninja watching streams, ninja watching chat. Claim you're moving on, but you keep coming back. Every notification got you jumping from bed. Wondering what Dust might have already said. Insecure, paranoid, always on patrol. Trying to find hidden messages nobody wrote. Discord got them nervous, live stream got them shook. Spending all day worried while they constantly looking. If you don't want the smoke, why you follow the flame? Every week, every stream, it's the same old game. The more that you watch, the more that it shows. You can't stop watching and everybody knows. It's hard to be a hate watcher. Hard knock life, getting harder. Say you're dumb, but you watch longer. Every stream just pulls you farther. You don't want the smoke, don't want the heat, but you front row every single week. You don't want the smoke, don't want the show. Then why you still here? We already know. It's hard to be a hate watcher. Hard knock life, can't let go. Say you don't care, but you're still right here. It's a hard knock life, cause you don't want the smoke.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. Dust Paranormal. Dust Devils. Dust Devils for life. Woo. Fake ghost hunters better run. Fake psychics better hide. The Dust Devils are coming. Dust Devils are coming.
talking, but the battery's fresh. Said the ghost was walking, but the evidence a mess. Selling scary stories, trying hard to get paid. Building fake encounters like a hunted charade. We pull up with receipts.
Whoops.
We pull up with facts. Everybody getting nervous when we start to react. You can run to the shadows, you can hide in the night, but the dust devil's coming and we're shining the light. Everybody runs from the dust devils. When the truth comes out, they start running scared. Everybody runs from the dust devils. Now they're hiding cause they know we gonna be there. Everybody runs from the dust devils. Ghost hunters, psychics, everybody flee. Everybody runs from the dust devils, cause the dust devils bringing truth for all to see. We don't crystal ball, don't need tarot cards, don't need fake EVPs recorded in the yard, don't need spooky music, don't need special effects. We just ask the questions that nobody expects. Every live stream popping, every chat going wild. Dust devils in the comments making everybody smile. Little bit of trolling, little bit of fun. If you're faking evidence, then we're number one. Everybody runs from the dust devils. When the truth comes out, they start running scared. Everybody runs from the dust devils. Now they're hiding cause they know we gonna be there. Everybody runs from the dust devils. Ghost hunters, psychics, everybody flee. Everybody runs from the dust devils, cause the dust devils bringing truth for all to see. Yeah. Everybody run from the dust devils. Stay out of controversies, or dust is gonna cover you. Everybody runs from the dust devils. Fake ghost hunters, yeah, we're coming through. Everybody runs from the dust devils. Stay out of controversies, or dust is gonna cover you. Everybody runs from the dust devils, cause we're trolling while we're shining the light. Dust devils, dust paranormal, stay resistant. Dust devils for life. Dust devils for life. Everybody runs from the dust devils. Dust devils for life. Everybody runs from the dust devils. Dust devils for life. Everybody runs from the dust devils.
What is up, guys? What is up? The official Dust Legal Chat LLC. Man, everybody be throwing around these LLCs and shit. Oh my god, man. What the fuck is wrong with people? Like, what the fuck? It's giving dubstep. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody in the chat? I was running late today. Partially because Jason Hawes did a video premiere, partially because Seg was live, and partially because I was just out of energy and I needed to get some kind of like nap before I came into work. I'm working now. I got off work, got everything set up, and I'm like, dude, I gotta take a nap. You know? But yeah, I swear to fucking God, man. I plan a live stream, like, all right, I'm gonna cover some light stuff, and boom, everybody be dropping shit. And I swear to God, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people. The paranormal community. Like, I was over in the Power Ranger community helping expose Power Ranger actors and scams and shit. I come over here, and all these motherfuckers over here in the paranormal community just cannot take nothing. Like, it just seems like everybody's buying up LLCs and wanting to throw lawsuits and try to like strong arm people, and like Jason Hawes been tied up in court And it's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with everybody? Like, this is all fucking, like, I know it's business, but, and this does happen in business all the time. Yeah, who is this? Bad to the bone. Yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah, I was just so out of energy. I had to get a nap in. It hasn't been too humid here today. Unfortunately, everybody played nice. Everyone played nice. My channel is open mic, open platform. Everyone's welcome. All right. So the weather hasn't been too well. The weather's been crazy. It's been humid. When it gets really hot and humid, it gets really hard for me to breathe because of my medical. And there's some days that I just cannot work. You know. And I worked today. But the weather, I'm going to show you all something. Like, so out by me, like, it's tornado season. I had one tornado come through months ago. It tore up the roof of the damn house. And last week, or a few days ago, a storm blew through and it was a tornado. Now, I knew how bad it was going to get. I locked down my house and I went to my brother's house, which is literally down the road. Like, I could go to my brother's backyard and I could see the farm here. And let me show y'all just some pictures of what I saw. All right. So this is the field and this is the storm cloud that was rolling in. Let me show you. This is in the backyard. This would be the tornado that was forming that day, a few days ago. It's crazy, man. Like, that's literally a tornado forming. And me and my brother are in his backyard. And I did find another video. There was a storm chaser literally on the other side of the road filming this. And there's literally video footage of this going over the farm. Now, I'm not going to show that footage because then y'all are going to see what the farm looks like. And I don't want that. But this is the picture that I took. Like, the updraft is crazy. There's another video because after this went past my house and my brother's house, it went into town. And there's a video that I'll share and you can see the updraft. Like, look where the arrow is. When I show the video, look at the updraft that's going to come from the right side. I used to chase storms and stuff, guys. Like, I wasn't just a paranormal investigator. I did a little of everything. Let me show you picture 3. Like, it was crazy how it was rotating. I'm going to show you the video.
We got major updraft.
Look at the updraft.
There. Major updraft. That might be a tornado.
It was.
I'm not sure.
So this is where this guy is at. He's about a mile east of me.
Look at that updraft.
Look at it. Well, I'll show it one more time.
We got major updrafts right there. Major updraft.
Everyone play
That might
nice.
be a tornado on the ground. I'm not sure.
Look at how crazy that is.
Look at that updraft.
Holy shit. That's what I was seeing in the backyard. So this tornado, guys, it dropped probably really close to, actually it dropped in this dude's neighborhood. And anyways, this formed, they rated it an EF3 tornado. And it tore through about 3 towns and destroyed a ton of homes. Now, if this tornado had been a quarter of a mile to the south, and if it would have been a quarter of a mile back to the west, that tornado would have dropped and it would have hit my house. That's how close it was. Like, this place would be gone. My live streaming days would be over because this live streaming equipment would probably be in a field somewhere. So, and what is it? Wednesday, we're gonna get crazy ass storms again. Threat level 2. And so I'll be hunkering down yet again. So whenever I say like, yo, there's bad storms headed, there be bad storms headed my way. Like, look at, well, just one more time. I'm hypnotized. This is why I used to love chasing.
Updraft right there. Major updraft. That might be a tornado on the ground. I'm not sure. Look at that updraft.
It was so crazy. Like, and I told my brother, I'm like, if I was gonna chase, I would, you know, I told him the direction I'd go, and he's like, dude, you're those days are over. You know, like, he's worrying about me and my health, and I'm like, man, like, part of me I wanted to chase, but I can't, you know, I can't do that shit no more. I can't do a lot of shit no more, but yes, I have. And I know some of the storm chasers that were on the show. I know Reed Timmer. I know all those guys. Reed Timmer's kind of an asshole. I was with a chase team, and the meteorologist was arguing with Reed, and I was a driver for one of the cars. And I freaking walked up to our meteorologist, and I got in between him and Reed, looked Reed in the face, said, fuck you, and I grabbed our meteorologist, and we fucking left. Literally. Reed's kind of a controlling asshole. So you have that. Fuck you, Reed, if you're watching. He's not. Yeah, people don't fucking Truth or Demons. Yo, we're gonna be reacting to one of your videos today. If you actually read my description, you would see, you know, sort of what I'm reacting to. All right, I gotta look at my docket really quick. If I go off camera for a few throughout this podcast, live stream, whatever the hell you want to call this, it's because I'm not feeling well. My head's actually pounding right now. But, you know, Zombie, remind me in an hour I gotta take my meds. I treat my mods like, yo, you gotta be my mom for a little bit. Let me know when it's time to take my meds. Okay. So let me all right, so some of y'all who have watched my last few live streams, we kind of had a disagreement with Seg, Side-Eye Guy. That has since calmed down a bit. I don't really apologize for anything that I've said, other than my whole thing was I just thought he was, it's just, again, I thought it, you know, him being upset, I thought it was stupid. It snowballed into something so much bigger. And I feel like Kenny's apology, I'm just briefly going over this, nobody argue. You know, I feel like that apology video did take away from the podcast. I do agree with that. I am very disappointed in certain YouTube creators and other people in the community who decided to just lash out on other YouTubers without messaging behind the scenes. Like, because think about it, right? Like, the chat was going insane, and you can read a chat like you read a text message. You can read it and read it the wrong way. So the best thing to really do, the best thing to do is to just message someone privately and talk to them. Of course, that didn't happen. Now all of, you know, things have really blown up, and it's F certain people for life. And it's ironic that that happened on my channel, because, you know, a lot of people, man, I you know,
it's fuck dust for life.
A lot of people say that about me. It's like my channel causes problems. I didn't really intend all of that to happen. Going to see now. Sorry, I'm late. It's all good. And do I want to show this? Do I want to poke the bear? I don't think I'll poke the bear with much more than what I said for now. I did talk to Seg privately. Is what it is, you know. Oh, and the threats that I've been making, guys, listen. I don't give a fuck about the threats that I've, like, you're gonna mess with everything that I'm dealing with in real life, with my health and just real life stuff. There's no message, no threat that you can give me that's gonna be worse than what I'm already going through. So literally, y'all, like the people that were messaging me and threatening me, there's nothing, you guys can't affect me. Fuck off. You know, I'm not convinced. Some people are saying that those people came from Seg's community. I'm not convinced of that. Could there be a few? Sure. But I got haters all over. I got haters in the Power Ranger community. It literally could have came from anyone, is my, you know. But I mean, we ain't got proof of nothing, and fuck everybody that wants to, you know, make these threats. And a lot of people, they want to come into my Discord and take screenshots and then show them to people out of context. And a lot of, you know, or maybe I'll talk about something on a live stream and I'll be vague, and there are people that literally have main character syndrome. They think I must be talking about them, you know. And it's so stupid, man. Like, the goddamn Power Ranger community thinks everything I do now is like about them. Like, literally ain't nobody looking over in their fucking direction. Like, who gives a fuck what's happening over there? But I just want to let everybody know, main character syndrome is a cultural term describing a self-absorbed mindset where an individual views their life as a movie script. Yeah. They act as the central protagonists while relegating everyone else to disposable sidekicks or extras. It isn't a clinical diagnosis, but rather a pop-up psychology concept that has exploded with the rise of social media. While it is entirely healthy and encouraged to feel empowered in your own life narrative, this syndrome crosses into toxic territory when it diminishes empathy and disrupts everyday social interactions. Now, where's the other one? Key signs of main character syndrome, guys. If you might know someone that has main character syndrome, so you gotta make sure. Like, I'm giving you guys the signs to look for. All right, I'm letting you know. Like, this is what you look for when you're looking for these sick fucks. All right. The main character lens, viewing mundane life events such as a missed train or an awkward conversation as dramatic plot twists in your personal epic, whatever. Treating others as props, expecting friends, family, and even strangers to react or cater to your specific feelings, drama, or needs. The constant spotlight effect, behaving as if a camera is always filming you. This is a manifest as dominating conversations, playing to an audience, or performing dramatic exits. Steering every topic back to your own emotions and experiences, or constantly narrating your life online. So if you or someone you know has some of these symptoms, you might have main character syndrome. If you think I'm constantly talking about you, you're a sick fuck that's got main character syndrome. And this isn't directed at one person. This is directed at a lot of people that are apparently obsessed with me. Oh, man. So, guys, all right, let's be a little bit more specific here, right? So I asked ChatGPT, what's the drama with Dust Paranormal? And it says, if you're talking about Dust Paranormal, Dust Productions, your channel and the surrounding creator community, the drama people have been discussing recently isn't one single event, but several overlapping disputes. Based on the topics that have been circulating in the paranormal YouTube community, the main points have included disagreements between research-focused paranormal creators, reaction commentary channels, arguments over whether certain paranormal claims, psychic spirit box sessions, and investigations are legitimate or misleading. Creator feuds involving channels such as Fear the Living Pod, Side Eye Guy, Floriel, Ladies Fright, Truth or Divas Podcast, Debunk Paranormal, and others. Discussions about copyright complaints, privacy complaints, strikes, and accusations of back and forth live streams, response videos, and social media posts where creators have challenged each other's credibility, research methods, and motivations. Very interesting here. Criticism aimed at Dust Paranormal from some creators who view the channel as stirring controversy, while supporters argue the channel is exposing questionable claims and holding creators accountable. From what I'm seeing, supporters generally describe Dust Paranormal as a commentary exposed channel covering paranormal community controversies, while critics often describe it as a drama channel that focuses heavily on creator conflicts. Those differing views are a big reason the arguments keep escalating. So basically, if there are people outside of the paranormal community that literally think everything I do is about them, well, the internet is saying I'm not even talking about their ass. Like if it's just funny. Like look, and it even says, like, it's breaking down all these other channels: Fear the Living Pod, Side Eye Guy, Florio, Ryan Buell supporters, Kyneton Paranormal, Zach Bagans. Yeah, fuck, I don't like you, Zach. I can break down the details of a specific dispute. So if you're not in the paranormal community and you think I'm talking about yo ass, I mean, maybe I am now, because, you know, if you have main character syndrome, I think it was listing the channels that were in arguments. But if you have main character syndrome, your picture might be in here. Or maybe you're not. You know, surprisingly enough, I've only run into like maybe 2 people in the paranormal community that have main character syndrome. And I chose not to include them in this because they're not as big of a bitch as maybe other people. So now that I've done, you know, whatever, this is the most that maybe the main character syndrome people think, you know, that this is the most I'm going to give them. Yeah, I have my inhaler. It's just if I start laughing too hard, I'm going to pay for it. And we are going to be laughing tonight. So, and I know that you paranormal people really don't know who any of these fools are, and you're really better off. All right. Now let me check my docket because we got to move along. All right, we are going to be covering that tea time, but right now, you know what I got to do? I got to cover my merch. I got to cover the hate merch. People say this is hate merch. I don't think it's hate merch. I think it's troll merch. So there are some people that say it'll never be up on me, and then they kick me from their Discord, and then it's F us for life, and whatever. I don't really give a fuck. All right. So we do have. There's a few things. So if you look at my screen here, you'll see the Dust Devil. I need to explain. The people that watch me are no longer the Dust Busters. You're the Dust Devils. I have renamed you. You can see the little Dust Devil here up right next to the Fant Owl. And I got to tell you how it came to be. And it was when I was creating the Little Bitch Pretty Privilege merch line. So I'm going to show the merch, and I'm going to tell you how the Dust Devil got created. Well, actually, I should probably tell. All right, so Joe Vitale did a live stream and said that certain women use their pretty privilege, and obviously some people took it as you know, took it as an insult, and they really should. And so I heard pretty privilege, and I talked to another creator. I'm like, I have to put that on a shirt. And so this person, I don't know if they want to be revealed or not, came up with this slogan. I stole this shirt with my pretty privilege. And when I was designing the shirt, I was like, well, let's put a few devils and this and that. And you can get this shirt here. I stole this shirt with my pretty privilege. And there's the Dust Devil. So that's how the Dust Devil got created. And of course, you can get the shirt that says Dust Devil and it's got a Dust Devil on the back. You can get these, the website is pinned in the chat. If you want to get your Dust Devil shirt, I think this looks sick. You can get your Pretty Privilege shirt. What else is new? You could get just the Dust Devil shirt itself. No, it's printed on both sides. And there's a bag. So it's like a, whatever, eco-friendly tote bag. Dust Devil on one side, Fant Owl on the other. We do have a new canvas and a poster. So this is the poster that's got the Dust Devil and the Fant Owl. We got a canvas. This looks sick, guys. Look at the owls in the clouds. Look at the Fant Owl. He's very detailed with skulls in his freaking eyes. It's very detailed. We do have some pillows. FCO for life. You may seem like a little bitch. Dust Devil, Fant Owl. The tumblers, there are new tumblers. This tumbler looks freaking awesome. It's the Fant Owl and the Dust Devil. Here's one of just the Dust Devil. Here's the Pretty Privilege tumbler. You can go to dustparanormal.com and get your Pretty Privilege or Little Bitch hate merch. Or go get you a Dust Devil shirt or something. We do have stickers. I stole this sticker with my Pretty Privilege. There's a Dust Devil sticker, Dust Devil logo. There's a special tab that says Little Bitch Pretty Privilege Collection. Yo, a lot of people want that tumbler. I'm gonna be ordering me. But this is the Little Bitch Pretty Privilege Collection. So anything that says you made it seem like I'm a little bitch is in here. You're going to see the Dust Devils. You're going to see the tumblers. You're going to see the Pretty Privilege stuff. It's all together. It's everything that's new, basically. Along with the Pretty Privilege stuff. So if you go to dustparanormal.com, the link is pinned in both chats. Sorry guys, my chat sometimes freezes up. I think I might make another shirt that says "Real Men Wear Pink." Oh, you know what? I did forget something. I know, Florio. I saw your message. I know who's who. All right. So let's see here. Where the hell is it? I gotta find it real quick. Am I in the right place even? I gotta grab this shit from... Ah, all right. Give me a second. All right. So someone did get some of their merch in. They didn't send me everything that they got. Someone got there, it's FCO for life Tumblr, and you made it seem like I'm a little bitch Tumblr. Like, those tumblers actually look pretty sick. You know, people want to give me shit for my merch. I actually like my merch. All right. So enough of me being a rolling billboard. You may click the link in the pinned chat or just go to dustparanormal.com and cop yourself some of the Dust Paranormal hate merch. And yes, I did help Florio with some ideas for her hate merch. I'm teaching people how to play the game. Sometimes you gotta let your inner troll out, your inner hater. You gotta let it out. The drinks taste better out of the tumblers. Yo. All right. So, let me get to my docket again. All right, so I wasn't going to talk about this, but I got to talk about it. YouTuber associates ordered not to trespass the Conjuring house. Now, I'm not really going to troll this situation because it looks like it's very heated. I don't really think that Jason Hawes or anyone else really needs me to troll a situation and make it worse. However, a Rhode Island Superior Court judge has granted a temporary restraining order preventing a YouTuber, wonder who that is, from trespassing at the Conjuring house in Burrillville. So basically, someone done trespassed on the Conjuring house when they don't own the house yet. And yes, I know all about Jason Hawes and his premiere that he did. I'm not going to be covering that today, but you know, I am going to cover someone else that covered it. JayStation's. JayStation's done covered this. And I want to know, like, what your all's perspective. I know I control whoever the hell I want. I just don't think right now I want to make a situation worse. Because I can and will and have before. But I want to know what you guys think about JayStation's take on this. And he's going to explain a few things. And he was on my live stream with Florio and Side-Eye Guy when everyone was arguing. So shout out to JayStation's. And if any of the mods could put JayStation's channel in the chat, if you guys aren't subscribed to him, go check him out. But let's watch this. This is 8 minutes.
Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Your local bedhead here. A sip of coffee before we get started. This video is basically going back over my last video about Elton Castay and the interactions between pretty much him and the neighbor and how they weren't all that positive. And I got comments on that video of people asking me, well, Jordan, how do you know if the neighbor is telling the truth about Elton? Why are you taking everything as factual? Why are you sitting here saying Elton is responsible for all of these things that transpired within this article? And the reality is, obviously, I don't know whether it's all 100% true. But then where were your guys' comments on the last video I did when we were talking about Jason Hawes getting Jacqueline Nunez to sign something that she was unaware of, right? We went off.
So you see, there's already like accusations, like they're saying, okay, well, how do we know that it was Elton they had that confrontation at the Conjuring house with the neighbors. How do we know that, oh, Jacqueline didn't know what she was signing for Jason Hawes? There's a lot of accusations. And I think if you really want my opinion, I'll give you my opinion in a minute.
The assumption that maybe Jacqueline was just not in the right state of mind. But we all kind of started jumping to a conclusion, thinking that, hey, maybe he did take advantage, painting him out in a bad light. We didn't say everything was factual, but we did say that if he did do this, well, then obviously it's not good.
Like I said, I'll probably cover Jason's stuff later, but we got to play catch up.
None of you were there or say anything along the lines of like, hey, Jordan, why are you taking this all as factual? That is what I view as being biased.
Well, possibly, but you also have to say, if you don't have proof, you have to say allegedly. Say allegedly. I mean, I'm not giving J-Carts shit. Like, this is just me.
So we can only tackle the things that potentially Jason does that's not all that great, but we can't touch the other person. That's not what I'm about, nor should I ever have been about.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it wasn't even that long ago when Elton himself left a comment.
So this is the comment overnight. There's another comment
on my video stating that he appreciated my neutral stance and everything. Was because I was being neutral. Why should I all of a sudden change because is it because Elton invited me to do a collaboration and that automatically means I need to remain true to him? I really hope a lot of people here aren't thinking that's how it works.
See, and this is something that my channel has recently, and I've said this before, like I'm friends with people in the paranormal community. I'm friends with certain debunkers. Like I consider certain debunkers my friends. But the issue is, if there's some kind of controversy, that's why I did that live stream on SEG. And then of course people got all upset. It's like, no, look, there are going to be times when I got to cover stuff, and people aren't going to like it, and people, including Seg, were like, yo, it was biased and you're trolling. Hi, I'm Dust Paranormal. Have you met me? And like, I did not troll Seg as bad as I have trolled other people. Like, I went easy on him. I'm gonna go easy on people that I and I don't even really know Seg well, but I'm just saying, like, I'll go easy on certain people and maybe not on others, but I still got to cover what's happening. And it seems like J-Carts, they're saying, well, just because J-Carts went on that investigation with Elton, oh, he's Team Elton. No, if J-Carts has to report on Elton, he's going to do so. But he tries to be like J-Carts from because I've never talked to J-Carts other than when he clicked my link that one time. J-Carts seems to be like the nice guy that everybody likes, and he tries not to be biased, and hey, that's great. If that's why people like him, then that's great. I am not him. I am the troll. I have the dark side of J-Carts. And where's Florio's comment? Like, she said that. Where the fuck is it? Yeah. Yeah, so it's just crazy. Like, people want to like try and pin him. Like, dude, he has to cover stuff. It's what he does. It's what I do. You know? And some people really get butthurt over this shit. Like, it's the goddamn internet. Get over it. If you're gonna fucking cry because Jay Carts or me or someone else did a fucking live stream or video on you, well, you should probably go find a fucking corner of the room and go cry. Like, and people want to rage post and shit. Like, I know all about Elton leaving a comment on Seg's video crashing out. Jay Carts is going to talk about it, and I'm going to comment on that too. But let's go.
Or I should do. I'm not worried about gaining subscribers as fast as possible. I want to slowly get my way up there my own way, but I want to be honest with myself. And I've
really quick, just so everybody knows, I've reported on stuff knowing my YouTube channel will take a hit. The paranormal channel was supposed to be monetized twice over already. And every time some people get butt hurt, my channel takes a hit and I lose everything. Here I am.
I never said that all of that stuff is factual. Basically, what I did say, though, was that if this is in fact true and he did respond to the neighbor like this, I think he could have handled it better. But I wasn't outright, like, attacking him. A lot of you guys seem to think that I'm outright attacking Elton right now. And even getting really upset about it. And it's like, no. But if that was Corey Shear who said that, you guys would have been pissed off at Corey Shear. You guys do not know Elton. Just because you sit behind a screen and you watch his videos, that does not necessarily mean you know everything about the guy. And I think that's fair of me to deduce.
So, you know, it's freaking crazy. Elton left that comment on Seg's video, crashing out. And of course, Jay Carr says he does not agree. You know, Jay Cars doesn't agree with Overnight leaving that comment. And I will say this. A lot of people on the internet are not media trained. Like, look at the people who have crashed out before when I have covered them. Ryan Buell. I do a live stream and cover him. He has crashed out on Facebook. Tony Sparrow. I cover him. He crashed out on Facebook. Tessa Groff, cover her, she crashed out on Facebook. I do a live stream about JayStation and he's commenting on my shit. And it's like, and you know, so Seg does this thing talking about Elton and Elton crashes out in the damn comments. It's like, first of all, this is the internet. Don't let it get to you. Okay. Second of all, if you crash out on the internet, like Elton crashed out in Seg's comments, he literally gave Seg more content. Like, now I know, like, if you feel strongly enough about something, you want to leave a comment or say something. Sometimes that's not the best option, and sometimes you need to chill out, cool off, and think about what you're going to say or do, because whatever you put out on the internet is really going to reflect who you are and how people view you. And this isn't just directed at Elton. It's anyone that's ever crashed out that I've covered, or anyone else that gets upset. Like, I've gotten upset over things that people have said on the internet too. I'm guilty of this too. I think a lot of people are. But at the end of the day, like, you just gotta put down the phone. Put down the phone. Turn off the computer, walk away, clear your mind, and think before you post. That's my 2 cents, but let's watch.
I don't think anybody should argue with that. I think everybody would understand where I'm coming from. You don't know Elton. You know, a guy, yes, he may come very nice on camera on his channel, but is he like that all the time? Probably not. And I'll tell you, because from my own experience and everybody else around me, and probably everybody on the fucking face of the planet, we all have our moments. And Elton is no different. Elton can have his moments. As a matter of fact, you go to Side-Eye Guy's recent video about Side-Eye Guy's opinion of Elton and my collaboration. Elton left a comment there, and it was...
And listen, I'm laughing because I am the troll. I love it when people crash out. Of course, I just gave advice that maybe shouldn't crash out, and you shouldn't. And I decided I'm not going to troll Elton over him crashing out as much as I really wanted to. And it's really that it's just I'm a troll, but I decided I'm not going to do that.
It's very obvious that he was pretty heated, and he may have took things a little too far with his comment. You know, it wasn't really focused on just, you know, criticizing Side-Eye Guy's video. No, it was actually attacking Side-Eye Guy's personal life. And I didn't agree with that comment, and nor will I agree with that comment. I just didn't think it needed to go that far. Look, if he had a difference of opinions and he wanted to like have an argument with Side-Eye Guy or talk to Side-Eye Guy or yada yada yada, that would have been one thing. But that's not what he decided to do. He basically told him that his life was miserable. And everything going on in his life is probably the reason why he viewed our video like that, or Elton's video like that, where I was just involved. But no, Side-Eye Guy, he made some interesting points. I can see where he's coming from. I'm not mad at Side-Eye Guy. Look, it is what it is. He had an opinion, and look, a lot of people agreed with him. It is what it is. We're all content creators. We all have to be open to these criticisms. We all have to be open to when we put out a video and maybe someone just doesn't agree with how it's edited or put together.
Now, if you like J Cards, even if you don't like them, maybe you should take that advice. And I'm going to let him say it again.
When we put out a video and maybe someone just doesn't agree with how it's edited or put together. I had a great time during the collaboration, but I've stated that many he's coming from. I'm not mad at Side-Eye Guy. Look, it is what it is. He had an opinion, and look, a lot of people agreed with him. It is what it is. We're all content creators. We all have to be open to these criticisms. We all have to be open to when we put out a video and maybe someone just doesn't agree with how it's edited or put together. I had a great time during the collaboration, but I've stated that many times now. I don't feel like I need to state it anymore. I've said it literally almost every time someone's asked me. As a matter of fact, I was talking to one of my buddies. You guys might remember Michael Border. Yeah, about several weeks back, I messaged him, seeing how he's doing. He used to do the channel with me, and he had no idea how far I've come. And I told him I did a collaboration with Overnight. He was thrilled. It was one of the first things I decided to brag about because I'm so proud I went out and did it. So I'm not out here shit-talking Elton. I'm not out here doing this stuff. And if you take criticisms and maybe some opinions as like attacking somebody, then maybe raise your thing. It's not like I'm sitting out here, you know, saying shit along the lines of like, you know, Elton's a piece of shit, yada, 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 yada. I will say I am not happy with the guy at the moment. That's as far as I'll take it right now. It's a personal reason, and maybe at some point I will share why I feel this way. But for right now, the guy seems like he has a lot going on. Seems like he has a lot going on. And I think it's affecting his overall judgment of things.
And if that's true, then I would suggest Elton put the phone down, walk away. Now, some people have seen Jason Hawes' premiere. Obviously, things are very heated over there. There's a lot of legal stuff going on. Best thing to do is to freaking stay calm. Some people aren't going to do that. But I strongly suggest that people do. You don't want to. No one like Jason. Like, look, Jason Hawes has been pretty calm about everything. You just need to stay calm and composed. Now, if you ask me, who do I want to get the Conjuring house? My answer every time will be Jason Hawes. I've talked to him in the past. I talked to a lot of YouTube creators. I know a lot of other paranormal investigators. You know, I think Jason should get the house. And instead of Elton fighting Jason Hawes, he should just be like, all right, dude, you take the house. I'm sorry, that we got it. We had this whole thing, legal thing going. Maybe we can work together since I have Lorraine Warren's house and haunted items. We could just work together. Instead, it ain't gonna be that way. It should be that way, but it's not. He is pretty zen. Jason's pretty cool, man. I mean, I would take the Conjuring house just because I don't think the damn thing's haunted. Like, just because I want Jason Hawes to have that house doesn't mean I think it's haunted. I don't think there's a damn ghost anywhere near that house. That's my opinion. But, seems like a peaceful place to live.
I think he's just getting, he has a short fuse at the moment. And I'm not going to take it any farther than that. Yeah, I just want to let everybody know that I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible here. I'm trying to give everybody a fair chance. And look, if that article is any ounce of true, and I'm not just going to sit here and call the neighbor a liar, well, then I got to look at that as like, okay, well, if that is in fact true, yeah, that wasn't a good look for Elton. But that's basically all I'd say. It's like, if he is in fact responsible for doing these kind of things behind the scenes, like I said about Jason, if he was doing kind of some shady shit behind the scenes, I would have said something. But I'm trying to give them both a fair shot. If I didn't say anything about this, people would have automatically went to the assumption that I'm just remaining biased to Elton. And that's not what I like. I'm just here to give my thoughts and opinions about things that are related to the Conjuring house. And we're probably going to be seeing more here soon. As a matter of fact, I probably have another video coming out because Jason has been making some interesting posts over on social media, Facebook. And if there's any ounce of truth to what is about to come out, well, then obviously this is going to make Elton look a little worse. And who knows? Who knows what is presented? But there was rumors and speculation that there's going to be documents behind it. And we all know how I feel about receipts. Receipts are a big fucking thing. Anyways, I just wanted to go ahead and clarify something. I'm not out here trying to attack Elton, everybody. I'm trying to make it as fair as possible. And either you respect that or you just don't. Talking about one side of things and not the other side of things, I feel like is the pure definition of being biased to somebody. And that's not what I'm trying to be about. I got to be honest with myself, Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't give Jason or Elton hate. This is just an opinionated video, and that's all I'm trying to do.
Definitely don't go to Jason's social media. Don't go to Elton's social media. Don't go to JCard's social media and start hate. Usually I don't like people that stay extremely neutral. I don't know. There's something about JCards that I just kind of like. Don't fuck with JCards. I'm gonna just tell you, don't fuck with JCards, or you'll get the bad version of JCards on your ass. Like I'll say something. You don't want the troll after you. You don't. I'll troll you.
Thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you.
Yo, shout out to JCards, man. All right. Oh yeah. Now I do have to troll someone. I'm gonna troll. So who has said this? So Florio has said in the past,
Gus is going to be our new TMZ.
Now that may or may not be true, but there used to be someone else. There used to be someone else that used to cover paranormal news, and he's
sorry to say, but Ben's fallen off, man.
And Ben kind of disappeared for a while, and I don't really like Ben that much, just because he's a little too neutral. And I'm not really gonna watch his video on all this. Like, he covered the Elton Castee trespassing thing. What the hell happened to you, Ben? You got this cut? Looked like someone done kicked your ass. You've been gone for like 6 months, and you come back for a video, and it looked like someone just done beat the fuck out of you. What the fuck happened to you? So I find it a little strange My chat isn't moving. Hopefully it's not broke. Like, look at it. Ben looked like he got his ass kicked. Oh, God. I have no idea if he's okay. Ben, blink once if you're okay. Are you being held against your will? Is this a misery thing? Like, what the fuck is happening? I don't know what's happening with him, but be careful. Hope you're okay, man. All right, listen, we do have a few things, so we're going to get into the tea time from Truth or Demons podcast. I want to give the girls their flowers and give them their time to shine here. Then we're going to cover this Dan Spratt. We're going to be covering him because, dude, what the fuck? I feel like he's being dramatic. Fake blood. Yeah, something. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Someone done kicked his ass or something. And give the women their flower. I'm going to give you all your time to shine. But here, before we get into it, I'm going to poke some fun at some people. I'm going to poke fun at people. I got some memes I'm going to post. So here we got, I made some stuff. This one here says, day one, no more. Henry Cord. And here's me driving, and here's Co in a Dodge Charger. This is like Fast and the Furious vibes right here. Like, server is destroyed. We left Henry Cord. No Henry Cord on me. Shout out to Co. Look at this. Dusty Cord, good times. We all like, people think that when we're in our Discord, we're all crying and bitching and complaining about people. No, we're in our Discord talking shit to each other, and we're joking around, having a good time. This is literally the embodiment of like my Discord. Enter my Discord at your own risk. We like to have fun over there. But yeah, this is Rudy. There's Stevie. She's not really in there that much, but it's all good. She is in my Discord though. Me, there's Joan, there's Brent. This doesn't really look like Brent, but it's supposed to be Brent. And there's Florio, and there's Co. All right, let's look at the next one. These are the women here. Here's Florio, here's Joan, here's Stevie, and we got Annabelle, and it's the movie poster of Set It Off. I do like that one. We got another one. Look at this. Look, man, these girls are gangster, man. They're so good at research. There's Stevie, Joan, Florio, and Annabelle. Hashtag free Annabelle. What else do we got? Oh, what's this? Go cry in your Discord. Here's Co. Here's Florio. Dust is the new TMZ. And here's this guy with main character syndrome. I just want to get you back. Co is in, like, occasionally he clicks my link. He's in my Discord. Co is cool. Co is friends with Florio. But yeah, all right, let's check this next one out.
I do like sausages. I love that.
So Florio likes sausages. We did clip her for that. and it is a soundbite in my Discord and here. But yo, shout out to Florio. You know, a lot of people like sausages, you know what I'm saying?
I do like sausages. I love that.
What's this? We got Co right here. Try to remove my tattoo now, Francis. And Co is in the cockpit of the Tiger Zord on Power Rangers, and Francis is someone that Co has a tattoo of the White Ranger. Francis used to be the assistant of the actor who played the White Ranger and wants his tattoo removed. So that's why he's in the Megazord saying, I dare you. Dare you to take my tattoo now. All right. We got Co and Rudy. No Henry Court on us. We got this one. It's Co and Florio. They make us a part of their drama because they are obsessed with us. Florio, little bitches. Let's see. We'll go to the next one. We got Co as the White Ranger, Stevie is the Yellow Ranger, Florio is the Black Ranger, Annabelle is the Blue Ranger, Joan is the Pink Ranger, and we have John Zappis. We got John Zappis as the Red Ranger, because he's the godfather of the paranormal, you know.
I know you're there to cause problems, dude. I know.
I know, John. I am. I'm here to cause problems. All right. And then here they are. They're fighting the Dust Devil. And here, because people say that Florio is the puppet master, she's pulling strings in the paranormal community. So here's Florio, and look at these puppets here. You got the Dust Devil, you got Stevie, you got Joan, you got me. There are no strings on me. That's straight up not me. No, that's you. I don't care. So let's see, what's the next one? They see us trolling, they hating, trying to catch us riding dirty. And here, I'm in the driver's seat. Here's Co, here's Rudy, and here's Florio. I wouldn't be Florio's puppet. Yo, I mean, whatever floats your boat, you know. It's all good. No judgment here. I got no strings to hold me down. You know, here, all right, so at the end of this live stream, I have a special song just for Florio. She has not heard it. I didn't even tell her that it exists. I wrote a song. I will play it at the end of this live stream, and it's specifically for Florio. But yeah, let's see what the next one. I think that's all of them. Yep, that's all of them. It's a special song just for you. It'll be at the end of the stream. All right. So I do have more memes, but they got to come later because I got to troll some people. Yeah, the link to Rudy's YouTube channel. He covers wrestling, anime, and stuff like that. Go check him out. If you are if there's a mod in, see, it was posted in the main channel. All right. let's get into this tea time because we got to get rolling. I know it's getting kind of late for some people. All right. So, Truth or Demons podcast, tea time in Buffalo, New York. Well, the same women who were on that podcast, who got overshadowed, are right here. And this is a special tea time. This is Stevie. Mods, make sure that Stevie's YouTube channel is linked in both chats, please. I appreciate you. But we are gonna watch this. We'll give our thoughts a little bit. It's been a while since I reacted to Stevie's stuff, and I want to make sure, like, we are gonna get to the Dan crap, but I want to cover this. All right. Here we go. I hope you all are ready. Let's get going. Oh, shit. I'm gonna go off camera while this plays. I gotta take my meds. All right, but I'm gonna let this play.
Welcome back to Tea Time. I know it's been a while, but this is a very special tea time. It will be public for everyone. I would like to introduce you to Joan from Lady Sprite.
Hi.
And Jenny from Jenny Twigs on YouTube.
Hello.
They are joining me in the Iron Island Museum in Buffalo, New York. We are here visiting Kenny. We visited Kenny at CFI and we did some ghost hunting and we've had a lot of fun so far, but
actually we're currently ghost hunting.
Correct. That is correct.
Right,
yeah. We are investigating. It is after 11 p.m. Will you please open this again for me?
No problem.
It's after 11 p.m. We have had quite a bit of fun and some spooky weird things happen to us. I will definitely be sharing, of course. And right now, I am going to read a newspaper article I found in Buffalo, New York in 1975 that talks about the Warrens. And Joan and Jenny are going to react. All right, so this article is it's Wednesday, May 7th, 1975, from the Buffalo Evening News. And I love the page. Of course, I'll put it up. I'll try not to cover you ladies too much, but I'll put it up for everyone to see.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
This is my favorite part because these articles are always on a page with the most normal things. Mm-hmm. Like right now, we've got funnies.
Ooh.
So we've got funnies, and we've also got ads for Dutch Boy paint.
Ooh.
And spring sale on mattresses.
Wonderful. A good sale on a mattress?
Yeah.
You can't beat.
Yep. Right. Okay. So the article is titled Saint Bona, I think that's how you say it, Bona or Bona, priest answers calls for help with psychic mysteries. And it says, so it says Bridgeport, Connecticut, but that's I think because of the Warrens or whatever. I never understand why it has a different city and state. I'm supposed to look that up and I still haven't. So it says Bridgeport, Connecticut, November 25th at the top. And then it says, this is in italics as well, which I've not seen before the article starts. It says, police and firemen were called to, is it reporting on a story in Connecticut? Lindley Street. We are talking about Lindley Street. Go figure. Okay, so it says, police and firemen were called to a residence here Sunday when pictures, dinner plates, and furniture began moving about mysteriously, local authorities said. This is a quote. Dinner plates started rattling, pictures were jumping off the wall, and a TV fell over and a big, heavy leather chair jumped at least 6 inches off the floor. Fire Chief P.M. Gleason said in a phone interview Sunday night. Chief Gleason said his men made those observations about 10:25 a.m. after they determined that the foundation of the 4-room residence at 966, it says Lindley, Linley, Street, but it is Lindley with a D in there. So it says it was secure. The house located in a north central residential section of the city of 155,000 persons is the home of Mr. and Mrs. Gerald Gooden and their 10-year-old daughter, officials said. Okay, so now the article is going to start. And I did want to point out something interesting. This article says that the chair jumped 6 inches off the floor. That is a thing that's reported.
Sorry, guys. I took my meds and then my brother called. But I hope you guys are enjoying this. We're going to keep going.
But it's also reported that the chair did flips.
Oh.
So I find it interesting that that wasn't included.
Can we also talk about how crazy it is that this is in the newspaper in Buffalo?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
We're not close to Bridgeport, Connecticut.
And I didn't have time because I was so drained and out of energy. That Stevie from Truth or Demons podcast posted on her Facebook, there are people saying that she has no credentials and she doesn't do research. They obviously do not watch Stevie's videos and they don't know anything about Stevie, because if you were to watch Truth or Demons podcast or any of the things that Stevie does, that's all she does is research. So the people that are saying that she has no credentials and she doesn't research, y'all can go fucking touch grass. Go touch the biggest fucking patch of grass you can find, because she knows her shit and they want to try and discredit her without even knowing her or watching her content.
Right now. That's insane.
Mm-hmm. And also, when I did look up papers, Buffalo reported like crazy on the Arnie Shine Johnson case. Like crazy.
I wonder if there's a reason, like if either somebody in this paper or like in this area had a connection or like relationship with Warrens and was like pushing their story over here.
I'm wondering if it will get an answer in the article. Okay, so it says, the Associated Press clipping that contained the above words came out of my psychic, quote unquote, file a few days ago when I received a release from Elaine M. Brown, Public Relations Director of St. Francis Hospital on Olean. So I'm guessing that's a street here in Buffalo?
Maybe.
Okay. The release said that there will be a program on the subject of demonology and exorcism at St. Francis Hospital at 7 p.m. Friday, May 9th, featuring Reverend Alphonsus Treboyd, OFM of St. Bonaventure University. It went on to tell about Father Treboyd's interest, I hope I'm saying that right, I'm sorry if I'm not, interest in the field, which I already knew about, and I'd met It went on to tell about Father Treboyd's interest in the field, which I already knew about. I'd met the quiet gent. There's really poor punctuation. I'm sorry. Like, it's not poor, it's just printed poorly.
Yeah.
Or scanned poorly.
Yeah.
I can't really tongue-tied when the scans are bad, because I'm like, what does that
And it's
say?
also like 11:30.
Yeah, we've been awake for a long time, and
it goes on in a spooky
talking
place.
Like I probably sound terrible.
No, you sound fine.
Okay, so it says, I'd met the quiet.
Really quick, this is one criticism I'll have with Stevie. Like, she does do a lot of members only stuff, and it's great that you want to do stuff for your members. But I think some stuff, like, and this isn't members only, so this is a good thing. It's good to release stuff that's not members only as well. And she does, just not as much as members only stuff.
Gent, who is a member of the American Society of Psychic Research and the Venerable Society of Psychical Research in Britain a year ago, February. After an absorbing, for me anyway, visit, I'd written about an exorcism the good father had performed and about his efforts on behalf of a family living in a haunted house in Hinsdale.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
We're getting all of them today.
Whoa. And it says, anyway, the release, this is written like a person speaking. That's very interesting. Yeah. Anyway, the release reminded me that I had meant to ask Father Alphonsus if he had been involved with the Bridgeport case. Quote, at 3 o'clock on the morning of November 25th, I was awakened by a knock on my door, he said. It was my superior carrying the message that the state troopers wanted to talk to me. I contacted the troopers and learned that Ed and Lorraine Warren, who have written about this field for over 25 years, had been trying to find where I was visiting that weekend. Quote, I called the number given me
and found that the Warrens were in Bridgeport investigating what seemed to be a classic case. After they described what had been seen, I told them that they should get the family out of the house and try to soothe the 10-year-old. I have never heard of this priest before.
I was going to say, isn't there a priest that is constantly having his name changed?
Charbonneau was the one who went to Lindley Street. And so did Father Eno.
Okay.
Charbonneau and Eno went to Lindley Street.
But would the Warrens just ask a random priest?
So another,
Buffalo
right?
also? Yeah.
And another thing about that case that was a really big deal was Ed and Lorraine were fired, for lack of a better term, because they were calling all the press from the Goodens phone. The Goodens lawyer sent the Warrens a bill for the long distance phone calls.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I also think what was interesting is in the beginning of this, the guy who's like speaking, the author speaking, mentions that he has a psychic file.
Yeah.
So what else is in there?
Yeah.
You know?
That's very interesting for sure. Okay.
So you look at this. Who else is going to find this shit?
So,
go ahead.
You said a reverend, right? Not a father?
Reverend Alphonsus that might be Trebold.
Is he?
Trab.
That's Trebold.
Trebold. Okay.
What's that saying? Could greet people with a hug and a sermon on the inspirational love of Saint. I think Stevie's going to read this.
Okay, so I was thinking that was an I. So Alphonsus Trebold.
Okay.
And it says Reverend.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
That is very interesting. Okay, and then it continues. This is still continuing a quote from the Reverend. It says, I was sure that if this was a poltergeist case, the girl was the catalyst. She was doing poorly in school and had been emotionally distraught before the strange happenings began. Of course, I said that a priest should pray with the family, which was a Catholic family. The Warren said that a request for an exorcism had been made, and I said that this would probably be turned down and should be, as the matter had become such public affair. 1,500 people had jammed the street outside the house, and there was no indication of possession. This is another thing that really bugged me about this case. Ed walked in and was there for half a second and said, it's a demon, we need an exorcist.
When they say she's doing poorly in school, do they mean like behavior? Do they mean grades?
It's very interesting that they worded it that way because, like you said, what does it mean? She was not doing poorly grade-wise. She was attacked. So when she was adopted by the Goodens, which was a white family in Bridgeport, Connecticut. She is a native to Canada. She's an indigenous Canadian.
A First Nations person.
Yeah, I can't remember what her tribe was, but starts with an S. Anyways, I'll put it on the screen. Seneca. Yes, Seneca. So she was Seneca. And she was at school being teased for being native. And she was kicked in the back by a boy. And he hurt her so bad she was put in a back brace. And they pulled her from public school. Yes. So that's what she was dealing with. There was a lot of turmoil.
Bad in school. The school's being bad to her.
Yeah. And that happened after she was sent to the public school because they could no longer afford her private school that she liked so much.
But that to me just comes off as like a victim blaming thing because I heard that either that means like her grades are slipping or she's acting up,
which leads to poltergeist.
Well, also like didn't it say like it's her fault or it's like something about blaming her?
Yeah, it says she was distraught before the strange happenings began. So they're insinuating that her being distraught could have caused, and that's a common trope.
Super common.
The child being distraught or misbehaving or having behavioral issues will bring about a poltergeist.
Yeah, that is true. The lore says that heightened emotions of children and teens will bring about, it can manifest a poltergeist. At least that's what the claims are.
Another thing is, so to paint her in that light like that, it's been
going off this entire time.
So I don't know if I think they can see it, but the EMF is going off. I'm not sure
I don't know.
if it's on screen.
It's been going off. I've been watching it as you've been speaking.
It also might be the signals from the mic as well.
That's true too. We do have mics going on Bluetooth to the phone recording. So
and also, I think I took it off airplane mode in order to look up the topic.
Right.
Oh, it just went to red. I've never seen it go to red. That was weird.
It's very interesting. This is very fun.
Yeah.
I don't. So, all right. I'm going to critique this because I don't like EMF meters. they are saying that, well, they're not saying that this is evidence, but they are like, okay, you can pay attention to this. I would completely, if I was there, I would completely dismiss this. Like, no, it's because Stevie's got her phone. She's right there. People got mics. There's a lot happening. You can count it as like an odd occurrence. Like, that's fine.
Thank you for joining us on this ghost hunt. But yeah, so to paint her in this light in this article is interesting because a police officer went to her home during this incident and saw a book and immediately painted her as an occult practicer.
What was the book?
I can't remember. It was a religious book that wasn't Catholic. And I'll put it on the screen so everyone knows. I'll have to look it up and I'll put it on the screen.
Wow, look at that book.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'll put it on the screen so everyone can see. I'll put the part of the article up where the cop accuses her of basically practicing witchcraft and blaming her for this.
Yeah.
Okay, so it continues. The Warren said,
can you imagine that nowadays? Like a cop accusing you of doing witchcraft? That would never be on a damn police report. I feel like, oh, we did. It became a lot of, where is the current coming from? And that's what I love, when people go that route versus, ooh, the meter's going off. It's a spirit. Oh, spirit, communicate with me. Like, fuck off. Like, that's not, like, try to debunk what the hell's happening. You know what I mean? And it seems like just from that, you know, that makes me feel good. You know, y'all. All right, we're going to continue.
That a request for, okay, I read that part already.
I don't want to interrupt the women too much. All right.
And no indication of possession. He did not recommend an exorcism. Then I told the Warrens that if they needed, I would come to Bridgeport. When they called again, they said that because the crowds had started to get out of hand, Ed, he had started to get out of hand, the chief of police had declared that an investigation had found the whole thing to be a hoax, which I talked about in my Lindley Street episode. There is speculation that the chief decided to say it was a hoax to kill the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Warrens claim. That's what I'm pretty sure John Zaffis has told me the same.
Okay.
That it was just to get the crowds to go away because it turned into a circus. It was so bad that they were selling snacks and drinks in front of the people, in front of the Gooden's house.
I'm not surprised. Anytime there's like tragedy or anything like that, people will try to sell stuff.
Yeah, and another really awful thing was some teenagers in town. So some backstory on the Goodens. The reason they adopted Marcia was because they lost their own biological child to MS. And so I'm pretty sure it was MS. No, cerebral palsy. Sorry.
Okay.
They lost him to cerebral palsy. And a year later, when they lost him, Laura Gooden, the mom, was told she could no longer bear children of her own. And she was suggested by her, I think it was either the doctor or her preacher or pastor, suggested she adopt. So a little while later, they decided to get in touch and adopted Marcia. So another thing that happened in the crowds that was so awful was these teenagers got a hold of a child-sized casket and put a doll in it and were mocking the Goodens in the street.
Why?
Don't do that. Fun fact, don't.
No, but like, what is the...
I mean, there are sick people nowadays that would do weird shit like that. And listen, just so that I can grift a little bit, the Paranormal channel is not monetized. However, the main channel is. So in the Paranormal chat, if you would like to super chat me, you can on the main channel. All right. And there's the link to the main channel if you would like to super chat.
Point. Are they mocking it because they think they're faking? Are they mocking it because they think it's funny that they're being haunted? Like, what is the
spectacle?
Well, it's also to get a reaction. Like, that's the whole point. It's just some reaction.
Someone also tried to set their house on fire, claiming they were trying to burn the demons inside.
That might be a fanatic instead of just a reaction thing.
But they caught him in the act trying to set the Gooden's house on fire amidst while the crowds and all were happening. Yeah. Okay, so it continues. The chief of police had declared an investigation had been found to be a hoax. The Warren said that this was not so, that in all their years they had never been so shaken by a case. But they had to leave, and any further development seemed to have been kept secret. I do know that's funny. They had to leave and everything was kept. No, it just stopped. They did no longer continued anything. They just stopped. The Goodens were instructed to the police were instructed to no longer answer calls for the Goodens residents.
That's, first of all, bad. What if there's a fire? What if there's a break-in? Unrelated.
They did do, they came to some agreement with police or whatever the town, maybe, I'm not sure, but they decided to do, against their lawyer's advice, by the way, to do a free statement on the TV, the local news, I think, and explain that I don't think they said it was a hoax, but I think they said that it wasn't what everyone thought it was, and they wanted everyone to chill out, basically. And that's the only appearance they made, and then that was the end of it. So it continues. But they had to leave, and any further development seemed to be kept secret. I do know the church officials turned down the request for an exorcism. However, I was involved in an exorcism in that area in May.
Interesting.
I've got to do some more research.
Yeah. What exorcism?
Buffalo, what secrets have you been hiding?
Bridgeport had another exorcism May before this.
No. This sounds like he's talking about Buffalo.
Oh, no, he said, however, I was involved in an exorcism in that area.
This area.
So 2 exorcisms needed in Bridgeport in a year?
I want to know what that is.
Yeah, we're
Yo, what's up, Ken? My pink little bitch hoodie will be here tomorrow. Yay, just in time for 105-degree weather Wednesday. Yo, link is pinned to my merch store. Go buy some of my hate merch. If it's too hot out, buy yourself a little bitch shirt and get the hoodie later. The hoodies will be around for a while. You know, go grab you a tumbler, something. You know, it'd be cool.
I'm going to have to see if we can find that. All right. So, however, I was involved in an exorcism earlier that year. The evidence in that case was such that the clergy in the area felt that there was demonical possession and called me. One of the priests was familiar with the rites of exorcism, but had never performed an exorcism. I then told him about my experiences and gave him a battle plan. Wow.
Battle plan?
This is really dramatic.
That's not surprising now, based on what they read, and that, that's not.
Yeah. This is still the author speaking, correct?
This is the priest. The reverend. The reverend.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds
Trabold.
What is it called? An editorial, when you just write in something.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't follow because the guy who's writing the article said, I was pulling my psychic file, and then he starts talking about the reverend.
So everything I've said since he started talking about the reverend has been a quote from the reverend.
Got you. Okay, sorry.
No worries. It gets confusing. Sometimes I get so lost in the way these are written. I'm like, what did that say?
Yeah.
So it says, one of the priests was familiar with the rites but had never done it, so he came up with a battle plan. He reported back that it had been successful and that the peace had been restored in the household, and very few people from the outside had known that there had been any problems. This was not reported on.
So I wonder if you're even going to be able to find information.
Unless we can find stuff on Father Alphonsus. This is now saying Father
Yeah, I'm getting aches in my hands. It's whatever. I took my gloves off.
Alphonsus. One of Father Alphonsus' experiences had been an exorcism in Olean that I'd written about in February of 1974.
Gotta find that one.
Yeah. After the 20-year-old girl, and the guy who's speaking, Bob Curran. Bob and then Curran, Curran. So we'll have to look him up too in his psychic files. All right. So one of Father Alphonsus' experiences had been an exorcism in Olean. After the 20-year-old girl involved thanked him for his victory, he told her that it was God's victory and that he was just the man who acted for him. Later he said, quote, I wish a similar message had been in the book The Exorcist and the movie.
Of course you would have wished that.
That's fantastic. Now I have one little column left here. It says, the other day I asked, this is Bob Cran again, did you finally see the movie? And if so, how did it hit you?
That's so funny.
Wow.
Reading a movie review.
That's a movie review.
Wow.
But it's good.
So his response, or I think we still have Bob speaking. I'm sure you know the story was based on an actual case. So this is Father Alphonsus answering. Quote, I'm sure you know the story was based on an actual case, he answered, and a few other cases were mixed in. So there was a great deal of authenticity there. Then they made concessions to make it more commercially appealing, end quote. And then Bob says, how about the ending where the young priest was killed? This bewildered many viewers.
What the hell?
And he replies, understandably so, Father Alphonsus answered. The business of the priest telling the demon to pick on him instead of the little girl was foolish. It made it appear that this was a physical struggle, which it wasn't.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Ghost agrees, by the way. Ghost is like, no, we don't do that.
Right, yeah. Also, it gave the impression that Satan is on an equal footing with God. That bothered me, but I can't prove that it had much effect. One reason it probably didn't is that the end left so many people confused.
Okay.
I'll talk more about that when you come here again, and also about some other stories. Recently, there was a case of a lady transporting her image from some city in New England to her daughter in Bradford that I'll have more information on by then.
Jenny is holding that mic like an Italian sausage. Yo.
I do like sausages. I love that.
I felt like a weird segue.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about that movie because I didn't really like it.
But I have a story for you.
I have another thing that's going on, man.
Final paragraph. You can be sure that I'm looking forward to May 19th. This is Bob again. I'll be transporting myself by a more mundane method to Olean for press day at St. Bonaventure and a good talk with Father Alphonsus. Thank you for letting me use your phone.
You're welcome. So I have a quick question, and I know you don't fully know the answer to this because it's an assumption. At one point in this article, the Reverend priest says...
Father.
Hold on, because we got a $50 super chat from Co. Some of those screen grabs on the stream look like they're from old as fuck GeoCities websites. That's how deep some of this research goes. Fucking dinosaurs were roaming the earth when these articles were printed. Crazy to think it wasn't lost to time. It's crazy that Stevie can even find this shit. Like, how the fuck do you even... Like, I wasn't, like, when I did paranormal investigating, I wasn't the one that did a lot of the research. Like, there were other members of the team that did, and I always gave them credit for that. Yeah, like, but look how far back Stevie can find a goddamn news article. She can find fucking it. Like, I'd like to, like, Stevie, if you're watching, what is the oldest news article that you have found? How far back have you gone for some of this stuff? That's like, I find it so fascinating, and I have so much respect for her. What's up? We're not Dustbusters anymore. We are the Dust Devils. We put our Dustbusters in the attic, and we've grown out our horns, and we are now the Dust Devils. Here's 400. It's FCO for life. You're damn right it's FCO. 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 F Florio. F Brent. F Dust. F anyone that's against Jason. He's not kidding, Geek. Geek is not kidding. He's like, it's FCO. Like, he's gonna buy all the FCO stuff. He's gonna wear it. He's gonna be in the streets. Yeah, we're the Dust Devils. All right, let's continue. Let's let the girls finish their thing here. But I just find it so interesting. I want to know how far back. What's the oldest article, Stevie, that you have found?
Father Reverend Priest. Father Reverend Priest says he feels that the Exorcist movie put the demon on equal footing with, or devil on equal footing with God.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Ed and Lorraine Warren would agree with that statement?
No, I don't think they would.
Really?
I think they would say that I think what they would say is in certain instances, the devil is more powerful. That's why we must pray harder. That's why we must do the exorcism. That's what I feel. That's what I think they would say. I don't think they would agree.
Okay. Like, as I said, you don't know. You've literally never met them. Yeah. They can't speak for themselves. Right. It was just, you've looked into it. So he said that, and I was like, that was the first question. I was like, oh, would they agree?
So let me tell you why I think that.
Okay.
I think that based on Ed's personality.
Yes.
Ed always has to be right. He is the louder voice. I feel like he would disagree. And I feel like he would disagree because he thought the exorcism was needed for Marcia.
But I would also make the argument if, you could just tell someone, oh, you just, if you believe in God and you pray harder, what need is the Warrens then too?
Exactly. Yeah. Ed will tell you that they are not educated in the field of demonology and exorcism to rid the people of their demon. I'm telling you that's what he would say.
The self-taught demonologist would say that you don't have the education.
Yes. I know he has said that to people before, that they weren't equipped to deal with it themselves.
Okay, I'm not making a comment. I'm just going to make a face.
I feel that.
I'm confused because by the end of the article, it sounded like Father Reverend.
Are you shitting me? See, this is the problem. Stevie is so good at finding shit that they want to try and discredit her, and they want to fucking make threats to her. It's a bunch of bullshit. She's that good at what she does. People find her as a threat, and it's bullshit. Go fuck off. She should not be getting threats. They attempted to dox her. Let me tell you something. If y'all keep fucking with Stevie, and if y'all keep fucking trying to dox her, I'll ask Stevie, I'm like, send me everything you have on these people, and I'll fucking expose all you bitches. The hell with that shit. Don't be doxing people. Don't be putting out personal information. Y'all want to fucking try and make threats on Stevie? Don't be doxing anybody. I'll ask Stevie and everybody else, give me everything you have on these people, and I'll fucking do a dedicated stream. Y'all don't know what happened in the Power Ranger community. I don't know that I want to show these on screen right now. We don't need stuff overshadowing what's happening, what we're reacting to right now. Please keep Stevie, Florio, everyone keep me informed in what's happening there. Please keep me informed. Don't be fucking, look. I am the fucking internet troll. And if you're gonna publicly try to dox someone, if you're gonna publicly try to fucking bash someone, I'ma fucking cover it, and I'll shine a big ass fucking light on you. There ain't shit none of you fuckers can do to me that's worse than what's already happening to me in my life. Let's continue.
Priest Alphonse was actually in Bridgewater and not from Buffalo. So when we look at
it is confusing because he said when I was there, and then he said when I go back there, or when I meet. Oh no, okay, so maybe he is in. That was confusing.
In the beginning, it just sounds like Father Reverend Priest Alphonse, and it's like, okay, so this guy's local, and then by the end he's like, when I go back. So maybe
did the reporter mean that they are going, he or she is going back to talk to them? Like they do frequent visits to this priest.
That's what it sounded like. So that would mean Father Alphonsus is in Bridgeport.
So,
or is he an Olene?
I'm gonna leave Co's comment up there. Y'all fucking think about it, all you hate watchers.
People to look into is Father Reverend Priest Alphonse and and Bob Curran, because I want to know if he's reported on psychics and paranormal stuff.
Agreed.
In this area.
Agreed. And also, since it is Buffalo, we can ask Kenny if Kenny has anything on him.
Kenny appears.
He appears with like a file. He's like, I have some information. What the?
But I will ask him, and I will make sure I add it in here for everyone to see if we did happen to get any information from Kenny about it.
Perfect. And that would be right here.
Kenny said he hadn't heard of Bob Curran. So research we must.
Yeah.
So that is it for tea time. Do you guys have any closing comments?
No. I do want to note that we did not have tea for this tea time because we are not allowed to drink in here. This is an active museum.
Yeah, we're in a museum.
Yeah.
So no tea?
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that, because I always forget to even introduce my tea anymore.
Yeah. So we're having invisible tea.
Yes, go tea.
I want to know more about that Bob Curran. That's like when you research something and you have a single tab open, and then by the end of your research, you have like 25 tabs open. I feel
That's why
I
love the tea time so much, because it sends me down so many different avenues.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Yeah.
You want us to plug ourselves?
I do. That was my next question. Okay. Would you please plug yourselves, ladies?
Oh, hello. Okay. I am Jenny. I have a channel called Jenny Twigs where I cover a variety of stuff and stories.
So Jenny, I'm going to be honest with you. I hand on a Bible. I didn't know who you were until the first podcast. I have since subscribed. I am going to look into your stuff. I am the troll of the internet. That doesn't mean I'm going to necessarily troll you. But shout out. It can people please post in the chat Jenny's channel, Stevie's channel, and please post Ladies Fright's channel. If we can get 3 channel links and try to get them in both channel chats, please. I appreciate you.
Usually related to the New England area. So if you're interested in that, come stop by, say hello.
My name is Joan. I do Ladies Fright over on YouTube, and I talk about the narratives that we find in ghost stories and how they relate to us on a larger scale.
Thank you, ladies, so much for joining me for tea time. That was a really good one.
Yeah, that was good.
Yep. And so I will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
In a cozy corner, sipping tea so bright, with stories of ghosts dancing in the light, we flip through pages of tales so divine.
Hopefully that's not copywritten. But shout out to Truth or Demons podcast. I'm so sorry you're going through shit. Shout out to Ladies Fright Joan. Shout out to Jenny. Shout out to all of you. I wanted to cover this because things were overshadowed before, and now I feel like things are being overshadowed again because people want to make stupid motherfucking threats. And they think someone like me isn't gonna fucking say or do anything. I bet some people are hoping that I fucking that shit will fucking kill me. There are people that literally want me to not be alive because like whatever. We ain't gonna go there. All right. I just get angry when people do that shit. I'm very sorry. I don't want anything. I didn't want that overshadowed. I really didn't. Hopefully it's not. And hopefully you all enjoyed Stevie's video there. And links are getting posted to all 3 of their channels. Please go check them out and subscribe to them. Stevie's the best researcher I know. Would it help you if I resign? Then you'll have to fire me. Fuck making it easier on them. Well, no shit. I'm freaking pissed too. It's alright. It's alright. Okay, it's Stevie singing. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna get into the main event. We're gonna get into the main event. Which I should have saved some of the memes. Which, let me check my folder. Did I show all the other stuff? Yeah. Here, we need a detox, and I know I showed these, but we're just gonna go through them one more time and laugh. Me and Co, we're ride or die. We live our life a quarter mile at a time. See, that's what we need. I can't drink alcohol anymore. I wish I could, man. If y'all haven't seen the movie Set It Up, it's actually a good movie. Poor Henry. Poor Henry. No Henry caught on you. You know, I would love to have some sausages right now.
I do like sausages. I love that.
Yeah, Co and I are on an exclusive list. Fuck us forever. Yeah. Yo, put a 1 in the chat if you like sausages like Florio does. Do you like sausages?
I do like sausages. I love that.
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Was that from Freddy's Got Fingered? Yo, this should be Florio's screensaver right now. Only if they're only 7 inches. How about if they're 8 inches? Do you like 8-inch sausages? Or does it have to be 7? I have to be a pervert. Oh, that one's... this should... I think I'm going to make this one a sticker in my Discord. I do like these. I'm going to make some more. I'm going to try and make some every stream. I think it's my screen. Look, Co's got you as a screensaver. I do like the ones, yeah, the detective style. So you're telling me you like this. That does look sick. Only you could merge the paranormal with Power Rangers. Well, technically, there are people from the paranormal community in my chat, and there's a few people from the Power Ranger community in my chat. So I think I have integrated a lot of people fell off from the Power Ranger community, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I do like this car one. They see us trolling. All right, we're gonna get into the Dan Splat of it all, because I do want to drop the link. They hating, trying to catch us riding dirty. you're going to get 6 of the best. And I'm not talking centimeters. Oh, shit. Oh, I think this message must be for Florio. Oh,
I do like sausages. I love that.
I love fucking with my friends, man. And I love fucking with people that hate me.
Shout out to my man Dust out here, man.
I love fucking with people. It makes me happy. All right. Hey, thanks for showing up, Geek. All right, so let's get into the Dan Spratt, or whatever the fuck his name is. All right, so y'all remember this, right? I'm gonna make a connection here.
And channel the spirits of missing children and murdered loved ones. She claims she communicates with them, even knows where the skeletons are buried. It's upset grieving family members, and they want her cruel act stopped.
Are you taking it?
Now, of course, you remember Dolly, you know, and Side Eye Guy did expose Dolly for allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, basically grifting off of, like, you know, people who were murdered, missing persons cases, covering on their channels, making victims' family members feeling uncomfortable. I'm not gonna watch this whole thing because this really isn't about Dolly's fucking ass. This is pretty much about someone who I've talked about before, Mr. Ghost Brother, the killer who disappeared. I tried to reach his spirit. Now this is the same fool, alleged fool, that I covered months ago. He was at a graveyard and he was doing a spirit box while there was a funeral procession going on. And I remember covering it, saying he was being very disrespectful about it. Now, I think how different is this from what Dolly was doing? This dude is going to people's grave sites. Now, there are videos on Dan's whatever, Dalen, whatever. I don't care if I'm mispronouncing his name. But there are videos where he has talked to victim family members who are more than happy to go on his channel, and that's fine. The problem that I have is when he's not talking to victims' families or getting permission, and so then some people have to see videos about their loved ones on videos like this. So, and to me it's kind of the same situation as Dolly, you know, victim family members upset over videos that Dolly has done. To me, it's the same thing. Now, Dolly is getting all kinds of backlash right now, and she's handling it very badly. Now, you know, someone's gonna have to correct me. I'm just gonna cut Dalen. I'm just gonna call him the Ghost Brother. Ghost Brother. All right. Let's get started. Let's watch this because I want to drop the link.
What's going on?
And I'm going to let him explain the story, like, because he does talk about like what happened to this person. And if you're going to do a video on like what happened, like a real true crime type thing, like, okay, and you're trying to spread awareness, like, okay, that's fine. My problem is, like, he's doing the spirit box and he's talking like this is just fucked.
On Graveyard Shift family, it is your fearless shift leader, Dalen Spratt, and I am clocked in for another amazing shift. Guys, I am in Cranston, Rhode Island. I will be honest with you guys. I didn't even think Rhode Island was a real place. I thought that was something that you read about like in Harry Potter or something. Rhode Island is a real place with real people. And people that have passed away. Did y'all know that? Rhode Island is wild, y'all. It's a cool place. Albeit all I have been so far is to this cemetery. But no, y'all.
Right. You go somewhere, first place you go is a goddamn cemetery.
Seriously. We came here because I'm headed to the Lizzie Borden house. We're throwing an event at the Lizzie Borden house this year. So I'm going there this time. First time there by myself to do like a walkthrough, do a little spirit boxing, do a little investigating on my own before we go for the event. But I landed in Rhode Island. And I did a true crime story, I believe last year, about a guy named Adam Emery and his wife, Elena Emery. Now, their story is wild. Their story is wild. Now, if you want to see the true crime video I did that's edited and you can see pictures of them and reenactments of their story, I'm going to put the link to that video in the description. And I will put that link to that video at the end of this video so you can watch that. But I'm going to tell y'all the story really quickly just to catch y'all up to date before we go talk to Elena and maybe Adam. Yeah, so check this out.
All right, pay attention to the story. Like I said, I have no problem with him telling the story of what happened. It's just what comes after that I really have a problem with.
Adam and Elena are married, right? They end up going out to eat with two of their friends, another couple. They go to a little seafood shack out here in Warwick, Rhode Island, okay? Boom, they get their food. They're in the car, chilling, eating, talking. While they're doing what they're doing, a car speeds by and sideswipes the car that Adam's driving. So Adam is pulled over to the side. He's in the driver's seat. His wife, Elena, is in the passenger seat. Their two friends are in the back. The car sideswipes them. Now, nobody's really paying attention. So when Adam looks up, he sees a car speeding down the street. Adam is pissed. So Adam speeds down the street after this car. Now, he got Elena, his wife, in the passenger seat, literally egging him on. Like, that's the car that did it. I seen him do it. Get him. Get him, baby. This is when you in a relationship, y'all, one of y'all got to be the thinker. Somebody got.
So right here, you have Mr. Dalen saying that at least this woman is not a thinker and is putting it all on the woman who was murdered.
To be the thinker. You can't have two hot heads in a relationship, y'all. It don't work well. So boom, Adam getting hyped up by his woman. He's speeding down the street after this car that he thinks just sideswiped him. He think he in a movie. He pull up in front of him at a light and block him in. He get ready to hop out of the car. His wife Elena hands him a knife. She said, here, baby, take this. Adam took that. Adam got his ass out that car, ran up on the car that he felt like sideswiped him. Sitting inside of that car is a young kid. He 21 years old. Guy by the name of Jason Bass, him and his two friends in the car. They don't know what the hell is going on. Adam jumps on the car. Jason tries to pull off. Adam, holding on to the car with one hand, the knife in the other, starts reaching in the window, stabbing Jason. Unfortunately, Jason ends up passing away. Now, Adam's ass ends up getting arrested, rightfully so. Adam goes to court. Adam is in court straight-faced. He didn't show any emotion. He didn't say anything. He was standing on the grounds of self-defense. Do y'all know in this trial it came out that Jason wasn't even driving the car that sideswiped Adam? Adam had found and chased and stabbed the wrong damn person. So what you think the court system did? Ooh, they convicted Adam's ass. But here's what I don't get. So after getting convicted, they gave Adam the option to bail himself out until sentencing. So Adam did. So Adam ends up leaving the court with his wife, Elena. They say that they then go to a restaurant and eat, and then they end up going to a sporting goods store where Adam buys some stuff, but he complains about the price of it. That's key. He complains about the price of something that he just bought. And then they drive to a bridge overlooking the water in Rhode Island. And later, their car is found running at this bridge with their clothes folded in the back seat. Adam's credit cards had been cut up and his license was there. But Adam and Elena were nowhere to be found. Now the police was like, maybe they jumped into this water off this bridge and took their own life. But then it's like,
here, let me speed this up because I actually don't like listening to him, but you know, we're reacting.
Like, why would Adam go and complain about the price of something knowing that he was about to end his own life? Like, what would it matter how much it cost if you were about to? So that was a red flag. And then one of the officers had a bright idea. They had video footage of Adam and Elena inside the courthouse right as he was getting released. And they were talking. So the police officer got someone that could read lips. A lipologist, I think is what they call. Somebody that provides lipotomies. And this lip reader.
So here's this guy walking around a cemetery during the day. You know, there are probably people walking around the cemetery, right? See other people in the background and they're visiting their loved ones who have passed. And here's this guy walking around, laughing, recording, having a good old time. To me, that's kind of disrespectful, in my opinion. What, Brent, what's up? Yeah, I don't like listening to this guy, but we got to. All right, let's continue on.
Read it, and they made out that Elena was saying, don't worry, we can still go through with our plan. What plan was that? Y'all, they don't find Adam and Elena. They don't find Adam and Elena. Months go by. Then they finally find some bones of a male body. But after doing some tests, those bones turned out to be for somebody who was about 5'7". You see, Adam was about 6'1". So that didn't pan out. Months later, they found a skull washed up onto the shore. They tested it, and it turned out to be Elena Emery's. So now they know what one of them is. But the other one, Adam, to this day, he has never been found or heard from again. Now, a lot of people think, Adam did what he did, maybe did what he did to Elena, and then got on up out of there. But they finally, I think, declared him dead just because they haven't heard from him in years. So they're literally resting over here. Let me show you. So this is the resting space for.
Like, how the fuck you gonna walk through a graveyard and tell that story all laughing and shit? And there are like people in that cemetery like that are genuinely upset.
For Elena and Adam. Together sharing God's eternal love. Adam C. Emery, November 62, November 10th, 1993. And Elena Emery, March 13th, 1961 to November 10th, 1993. And here are their pictures. Let's do a spirit box session. All right, Graveyard Shift family. We're here at the rest.
So here's the wife and the alleged murderer, right? You gonna talk to them both. And pay attention to all the cars driving around while he's doing this shit.
Space of Adam Emery and Elena Emery. This is Dominic. I wonder if Dominic is... So, okay, what I'm assuming is this is Elena's family, because the next headstone are Duracos. Forgive me, Elena, if I'm saying your last name wrong, but the Duracos are these two headstones over here. And I'm assuming that's her maiden name, because Adam's last name was Emery. And here is Dominique Duraco, so I'm assuming this is Elena's younger brother. And then there's a baby here, baby Elena Nicole Williams, who passed away in 2004.
I bet the victim's family would love that. Like, I bet they're loving this freaking video.
So I'm assuming she was named after Elena. So, yeah. But they never found Adam. They never found Adam. So Adam could very well still be alive. Is he dead? Maybe. But we know for sure remains were found of Elena. So let's just see what type of answers that we can get. Elena.
Okay, guys, get ready for the fuckery.
And Adam, if you're here. My name is Dalen. I come in peace, love, and respect. Elena, I would love to know what really happened with you guys. It's a little windy. Elena, are you here with me? Y'all, if it gets a little windy, maybe I should go get the microphone. We'll see. Elena, are you here?
There's literal fucking cars driving through. They're coming and going from seeing their loved ones who passed. They're all upset. And here's this guy freaking sitting here next to this doing a video. Like, to me, this is so goddamn disrespectful.
Can you say your name for me? Can I hear you say your name? Elena, are you with Adam? Elena, do you feel comfortable talking to me about what happened? No? Why not? Is there anything I can do to make you feel comfortable?
Yeah, maybe get the fuck out of there. Well, Elena, I promise you I won't stay long. But there's people that have a lot of questions about what happened to you. Did you and Adam have plans to run away together? Did those This doesn't even sound like responses.
plans involve you all taking y'all's life?
Did you expect I would come over here to your gravestone and use your murder story for clout? Allegedly?
Were you supposed to die, Elena? Was that a part of the plan?
Oh my god.
What was y'all's plan? y'all supposed to try to go on the run? Was the plan to jump off the bridge together? Okay. Did you jump or were you pushed?
Oh, God.
Elena, did you jump on your own free will or were you pushed?
No.
Did Adam jump with you? So what happened to Adam? You said he left? How did that make you feel? Wait, Elena, did Adam end his life with you? Yeah. Oh, he did. So why was he never found? Adam, are you here with Elena? Then where are you?
Garbage.
Adam. He said what? Okay. Are you upset with me? Adam, what was your issue that night? Why did you attack Jason? You said protect y'all. But he's not even the guy that hit your car. You were wrong. Do you have any regrets? A lot? Like, what's something that you regret? Elena, do you regret giving Adam the knife? Say, you better be glad they didn't hit you with an accessory charge. They give people a charge for that. I got a friend in jail right now, my boy G. G gave somebody a gun, and they went and committed a robbery with that gun. I don't even think G knew that they was going to commit a robbery. But during that robbery, they killed a 7-Eleven worker. G wasn't even there. G got put in jail, just like they got put in jail, because he gave them the gun. And he didn't even know. Elena, you gave him the knife with the intentions of going to do something. Like, do you...
It's like, this is just... We don't even need to finish watching this, because I don't want to, because this is sick. I know that this guy, I did a live stream and made a video clip before, and his fans came over and attacked me. I'm gonna clip this too. Whatever. I think this is disrespectful. Now, he has covered stuff before where victim family members have contacted him and they've been on his channel, and hey, I don't have a problem with that. You know, if that's what they want to do. But the victim family members of these poor people do not have that choice. And that's my problem. It's not appropriate. It's a bunch of shit. And to me, it's no different than what the fuck Dolly has done. In my opinion. Imagine having death dates around 93 and some idiot sits down next to your headstone and talks about my boy with a fucking accessory charge. Yeah, who the fuck? And the people involved with his friend's crime too. Yeah. Like, yeah, go fucking airing out your boy, like your boy or whatever the fuck. Like, that's a little fucked. All right, now I'm going to poke some fun at him, and then we're going to cover JayStation, and then I drop the link. All right. So, of course, guys, y'all know Dolly, so respectful, you know, having a face like this. And, of course, you know, here we got Dolly and Dalen. They just being goofy together. You know what I mean? Head to the cemetery. That's the first place you go, right? Time to find our next grift. You got Dalen, you got Dolly, and you got JayStation. Yeah. I thought you guys would like to enjoy those little memes. Alright, so now let's get into it. Let's get into this final one. Oh, Dolly, with a tongue like that, who needs a man, right? Oh, shit. Shots fired, shots fired. I can't tell them apart. All right, you ready? All right, we're done with Dalen. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that he's doing basically the same thing Dolly is doing? Do you think victim family members have a right to be upset? Let me know. All right, now we have Mr. Brain Rot. We're going to do Mr. Brain Rot, and we're going to speed him up. And we're not even going to watch all of Mr. Brain Rot. Brain Rot would be JayStation. He loves it when I cover him. There are tons of examples of his low empathy stuff. Mean people are mean. I'm definitely mean. I'm a troll. I'm an asshole. But at least I do it to people that I think maybe deserve it. All right, you ready? You ready for some JayStation?
I know you can hear me in there. He's so freaking live, guys! What's up, guys? This Tails doll is cursed, and tonight we're cutting it open to see what's inside. This doll appeared in my room after talking to SONIC.EXE at 3 a.m. The doll gives me an eerie feeling that's hard to explain. Almost like there's some kind of evil energy attached to it. The first couple days with the doll, I kept it inside of the jar and buried it deep inside my cabinet. But that's until I started getting comments on my SONIC.EXE.
So listen, we're past haunted Raggedy Ann dolls. Okay, we're way past that. Now we're to fucking haunted Sonic the Hedgehog and Tails fucking dolls. Of course it's fucking, these dolls have to be haunted, right? It's in a jar, it has to be haunted.
Video telling me the cursed doll was moving on its own. I watched the footage myself and I almost had a heart attack. Was the footage a glitch or did the doll really move? I had it buried.
I don't even, this ain't kids content, this is brain rot shit. The Blake Foster of the paranormal world, you are correct, sir. My daughter was watching this recently. Listen, don't let kids watch brain rot. This isn't the SONIC.EXE like 13 years old now. Like if you were a teenager when it popped off, you are taking over. Yeah. A Tails doll is haunted or possessed, according to JayStation. And of course, JayStation will argue that this video deserves 1 million views. It has 29,000 people watch this fucking shit. We're watching this. We're only giving it 1 view, so y'all don't have to. And I know none of y'all would be watching this shit. None of you would be watching this. You know, the only reason why you are is because you're here right now, and I'm subjecting you to this garbage.
Buried away in my cabinet for days, and nothing seemed to happen. The doll moved on camera, but I never saw it move with my own 2 eyes, so I decided to test it. The first thing I tried was taking it out of the cabinet and seeing if it would move again, but nothing. Then I remembered the footage. It only moved when I wasn't looking at it, so I set up a hidden camera and did some chores, making sure to keep my back turned from it at all times. Nothing happened. At this point, I started thinking the footage of the Tails doll moving was just a camera.
Listen, Dynamite, you don't know? Oh God, where is it? You know, JayStation, he left for a long time because
I have been just regular person.
He doesn't want to work 9 to 5 anymore. He doesn't want to be regular person.
I'm just going to go back to the real world.
He doesn't want to go back. He's coming back from the real world. And he wants to just do his brain rot garbage.
A malfunction or a glitch. That's when I decided to take it out of the bottle. I put it on the floor, set up a secret camera, and left the house. If this Tails doll is truly haunted and really can move on its own, it would definitely do it now that—
I just can't believe we're on a fucking haunted fucking Tails doll. Really?
It was home alone. And to my surprise, when I got back home, it was gone. The doll had moved when I left the house. I couldn't find it anywhere. I was terrified until I found out how it moved. My dog saw it as a new toy and carried it around when I was gone. The doll definitely doesn't move in the daytime. The only thing left to try testing the doll was at 3 a.m. And that's exactly what I did. And guys, what I filmed is terrifying. Later that night, I took the doll back out of the cabinet.
What was terrifying was you thinking that this was actually going to be a good fucking video.
And brought it upstairs to my bedroom closet. If he got out of this jar at 3 a.m., I didn't want him hiding somewhere in the rest of my house. I ran extension cords into the room to be able to power my laptop and camera while I sat alone with the doll for an entire hour, and I documented everything. This was the final test to see if the doll was cursed, and to really test it out, I needed to provoke it. How would it react if it sees the Sonic doll? Will it move again if we play the Sonic game that I put SONIC.EXE inside? The footage that I captured last night at 3 a.m. is horrifying. This Tails doll is alive. Alright guys, it's almost 3 a.m. right now, and I'm with the Tails doll. I'm gonna be spending an entire—
And you know, when he first came back to YouTube, I did tell all of you guys, I said it is a matter of time before Mr. Brain Rot started doing 3 a.m. videos again. And here's Mr. Brain Rot doing 3 a.m. videos again.
Hour with this doll to see how it acts at 3 a.m. We're going to be messing around with the Sonic doll to see if it reacts to it. I also have my laptop right here where we're going to be playing the SONIC.EXE files. So the first thing I'm going to do is take it out of the bottle. Oh my god, guys. Okay, here we go. We're going to take it out of the bottle. Oh my god, guys, this is so freaking scary. This thing.
A Tails doll is scary, guys. Let that sink in.
Might be cursed, guys. So it's not 3 a.m. right now, so it shouldn't move at all. But the first thing I noticed after handling this doll was the smell. Guys, it smells like a wet dog. Whenever my dogs get wet, they—
Listen, things smell usually when you like rub it in your ass or whatever. I'm sure that's probably what you did.
Smell very similar to this. And as far as the way it feels, it definitely feels like there's something hard inside, guys. There's something inside, and it's not just cotton. The first time I actually grabbed this doll, I felt a horrible feeling, a feeling of adrenaline and anxiety and nervousness, and the feeling shocked me. So guys, we got about 10 more minutes left until it's 3 a.m. We're gonna seal it back inside of the jar. I don't want this thing being able to escape into my house. It just hit 3 a.m., guys. Oh my god. If this doll is gonna come alive—
Oh my god, JayStation's, it's 3 a.m. JayStation's back.
I have been just regular person.
It's going to be right now, during Devil's Hour. That's 3 a.m., guys. This is the time where all the spirits are most active. So any kind of EXE or spirit that might be inside of this Tails doll should be most—
Guys,
what is going on?
JayStation, he wants millions of views, but
Ain't nobody
buddy? Active right now. Tails? Are you there? Can you hear me in there, buddy? Alright guys, I've been hanging out here for about 10 minutes.
Who fucking cares, bitch?
It's 3:10 right now, and the Tails doll has not moved at all. We're gonna try a new test, the Sonic doll. How will the Tails doll react when it sees the Sonic? What the frig? I swear it just moved. As soon as I touched this Sonic doll, it moved. Tails? Do you see Sonic right now? Is that your friend? Sonic? Tails, if you can see me, can you move? I'm pretty sure I just saw you move. Can you move again for us? Guys, he's not moving anymore. The freak, guys, I swear to God, I saw him as soon as I pointed the camera to me.
Yo, like, I could never be friends with this dude. If I was friends with this dude and I saw him doing shit like this,
I'm out this bitch.
Fuck that.
Tails all freaking moved. And now that I got the camera on it, it's not moving. Tails, Tails, can you hear me? Do you want to see the doll again? If you want to see the doll, just give me a sign. What the frick, guys? I swear his hand just moved. Tails, he just freaking moved. He just freaking moved. I'm gonna put Sonic on the same ledge. Oh my God, he just moved his hand, guys. I swear to God, he just moved his hand. You like Sonic? I know he's your best friend. Give us a sign, Tails. Give us... Guys, you see this? It's like he's waving or something, guys. Tails, are you waving at Sonic? Look at that, guys. What the frick? What the? He freaking moved when I showed him Sonic, guys. It's a solid glass tank. Guys, should we take him out? If he's moving a little bit right now, maybe he'll start moving a lot if we take him out. I've been in here.
There are people, like, literally...
Take your clown self off my channel.
Here for nearly 30 minutes. I think it's only right if I spend the last 30 minutes alone with this Tails doll, with him out of the jar. I'm gonna unscrew him, guys. Oh my God. This is freaking crazy. This is crazy, guys. Oh my God. Guys, I'm gonna give it a second. What the freak? Tails, I'm only...
Yo, JayStation, you gotta be careful or you'll lose all your rings, bro.
I'm gonna let you out of this jar if you give me a sign that you really want to come out of the jar. I am freaking scared. Look at it, guys. What the freak? This is freaking terrifying. Do you want out or do you want to stay in there? It's up to you. Make your call. What the frick, guys? What the frick? And it's 3:33 right now, guys. Hey, Tails, I'm taking that as a sign you want out. Oh my God. How'd the radio do this? What the frick? How do I turn this off, guys? You hear this? What the freak? Snooze? What the frick? Stop that! Tails, make it stop! It stopped. It stopped. I am freaking terrified right now. Okay, where did I put the doll? Okay, here's the doll, guys. I thought I dropped it. This is insane.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck you are.
This is insane. I had one more test. I've already confirmed it is alive, but I want to provoke it. I want to push it to the limit. How possessed is this doll? So now I'm going to be putting this SONIC.EXE game back onto my computer, the same one that I played where this doll appeared out of my freaking computer screen, guys. The files on this Sonic game are corrupt or something. I wanted to delete it from my computer, but I stored it inside of this USB stick, guys.
Oh,
I'm gonna set my Sonic doll back up right here, guys. Just gonna plug in the game files right here.
Listen, if you like JayStation's videos...
You have been propagandized from his propaganda bullshit.
And it's working. Okay, guys, this is it. This is the files right here. Okay, where's the Tails doll? Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. And we're gonna start playing this game. We're gonna set up a new game. And we're gonna play as Tails. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I'm gonna play a Sega game.
Guys, this is freaking insane. 3:40. We're gonna do this for 20 minutes. Oh my God, guys, I am so freaking scared. Like, I'm just expecting this thing to start moving. Okay, guys, here we go. We're gonna do it. All right, we're gonna see what happens. So far, the game seems normal, guys. There's no SONIC.EXE. Nothing's weird. I am freaking terrified right now, guys. But luckily, I'm good.
It stop. Oh my God. Like, yo, JayStation is
incompetent.
That's for sure.
This game. Oh, and we just freaking...
Yeah, no, that's his real face. That's what he looks like.
It crossed the finish line, guys. Tails has passed Act 1. What happens if we get to Robotnik? Oh my God, guys. Okay, the Sonic hasn't moved yet. The Tails hasn't moved yet. This Sonic one is just a plushie.
JayStation's gonna watch this and get mad because he's gonna be like,
"You made it seem like I was a little bitch."
I just call it like how I see it.
From Walmart, guys. But okay, we're gonna go into the bonus. The bonus. Okay, I love this friggin' bonus, guys. These are, oh my God, I almost fell in that pit. That pit, that's how you die. Okay, if we break through here, that's the Chaos Emerald, guys. That's the Chaos Emerald inside of it.
Yo, To all you people in Canada, like Florio, like JayStation belongs to you guys. Thank God he ain't in the States. We got enough moronic people on the internet.
What's gonna happen if we get that Chaos Emerald, guys? This is insane. Okay, we're almost breakthrough. We got it. We got it, guys. Yes, we got the Chaos Emerald. Oh my God. Okay, guys, we're beating this so good. We haven't died. We're getting Chaos Emeralds. Sonic hasn't moved. Tails hasn't moved. All right, on to the next. Good, guys. Good, Tails. You are such a loyal fox. Now bring me my new bot. You're what? This prison was never meant to hold me. Whoa, what the frick? Oh my God. Look at this, guys. What the? Oh my God. Oh my God. Is his freaking head off? Guys, that's stuffing. That's stuffing. His entire head is off. What happened to the game, guys? The game is just not working anymore. What the frig, guys? The computer's just freaking broken. What is happening? Where's even that Tails doll, guys? Where did it freaking go? What the frig is happening? Where did it go? It's only a small room. What did it go in here? Where did it freaking go, guys? What the frig? It's gone. Where did it go, guys? What?
Jesus Christ, come on, get a grip.
What the frig is happening? What the? Guys, is my door just freaking open? Wait, my door just freaking opened. Guys, what the frig is happening right now?
We're watching a brain rot video. That's what's happening right now, JayStation.
Where did the Tails doll go, guys? I need to put it back in the freaking jar. Tails? When I woke up the next morning, I found the Tails doll lying on my living room floor. He wasn't moving. He was just lying there. He really doesn't move unless it's 3 a.m. That's when I put him back inside the jar. Tonight at 3 a.m., we're going to cut him open and see what's inside of this doll that can make him move. I got the Tails doll already strapped to the table. Guys, I'm doing this video with the lights on. I'm already freaked out. This freaking doll could come alive at any second, guys. It's 3 a.m. Tails, try moving now. This is really...
Tails is just laying there like...
Are you threatening me with violence?
Strap down here, guys. I got this piece of tape running like a seatbelt. And I got the kitchen knife ready to go, guys. We are going to cut this doll open. You scared of a knife, Tails? I'm gonna cut open your little stomach. I know you can hear me in there. Did he just pull away from the knife, guys? I swear to God, he just pulled away from the knife. Look, guys, I put it close in. He's so friggin' live, guys. Oh my God. Tails, stop. Please stop moving. Stop, Tails. Tails, calm down. I'm gonna just stab you with the knife. You won't have to suffer much longer. Guys, he's freaking squirming. Oh my God. Oh, what the? I got it all the way through, guys. He's not moving. Tails? Tails? Guys, I am freaking terrified right now. That's exactly why I wanted to cut him open, guys. There's gotta be some...
The scariest thing in any JayStation video is the amount of times he says guys. That is correct.
Something inside of him that is making him move. There's definitely a lot of stuff in here, guys. There's a lot of stuff. Guys, what the frick? Look at that. Look at that, guys. Is that a freaking bone? Oh my God. What is that thing, guys? That was just inside of him, guys.
Stop saying guys.
Fuck you, motherfucker! Guys, that's like the size of my finger. Oh my God. What was that? His rib? Was that your rib, Tails? Guys, stuffed animals don't have bones inside. You're so stupid! Inside of them, guys. What else is gonna be in here, guys? What the freak? It actually feels like there's a freaking bone in here, guys. Let's see this, guys. All right.
Who fucking cares, bitch?
I just... What the frick? Guys, there's something in there.
JayStation.
I'm just going to go back to the real world.
Go back to the fucking real world.
I have been just regular person.
And be a regular person, because this is not it. This shit doesn't deserve fucking 2 views. The 29,000 people that fucking watch this probably drank a gallon of turpentine or something before they fucking watch this shit. If I took a shot every time he says guys, yeah, I know. Holy shit. So he's saying guys too much. I am now triggered. And we're done watching JayStation. But I just wanted to show you what Mr. 3 a.m. faking my girlfriend's death is doing right now. Let me know in the comments below if you think
I have been just regular person.
That he should just be a regular person and maybe go and find...
I'm just going to go back to the real world.
Go back to the real world or find it. I can't stand how often he says frig. I can't stand him, period. Like, I can't get through a whole JayStation video. We made it through almost 13 minutes of a 15-minute fucking JayStation. Thank the gods, I know. All right, listen, I'm going to drop the link. Let me exit out of this. Hold on. I'm going to drop the link and people can come up. And if they so choose. I'll drop the link. I'll play a song. And then, of course, remember, don't forget, at the end of this live stream, I'm going to have a special song just for Florio. Copy link. That's the StreamYard link on the Paranormal channel. Here is the StreamYard link for the main channel. All right. So let me play us a song, especially for people who are afraid to click the link.
Yeah. You know what the smoke. You watch every stream, every post, every joke, but deep down inside you don't want the smoke. Run from the live chat when the pressure gets real. The dust devils roll in and expose how you feel. Spying on that Discord, watching every move, trying to keep up, but you got something to prove. New merch drops and everybody knows you talk that hate online, but you're buying those clothes. You know what the smoke. When dust covers you, you know what the smoke. When dust exposes you, you know what the smoke. From the dust devils crew. Paranormal too. Wish your streams hit hard like dust goes live. Wish your Discord move with that dusty chord vibe. Wish your merch sold out. Wish your trolls hit too. But the dust devils keep doing what they do. The chat gets loud, the movement grows. Everybody watching and everybody knows. One thing certain, wherever dust goes. You don't want the smoke. When
you don't want the smoke.
You don't want the smoke. When dust exposes you, you don't want the smoke. From the dust devils crew. You don't want the smoke. Shout out dust, paranormal too. The dust devils taking over coast to coast. You keep talking loud, but you don't want the smoke. One last warning before you go. You don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke.
All right. So give me just a minute. Someone did click my link though. Yeah, let's get that moron off here. Yeah, you don't want to smoke. Code never wants to smoke. All right. Let me see who has clicked my link. Go to StreamYard. We do have someone. All righty then. Let me turn on my virtual camera. Y'all can see me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Please put your hands together for Florio.
Hello.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm all right. I am currently trying to get the background done because I'm going to stream tomorrow. So I have moved my whole computer. I'm in a different room, so I'm trying to get background done for it.
Yeah, I saw the pictures. I think you posted in your Discord.
Yeah, that was my shelves that I would not put too much weight on.
Yeah. Let's see. What is Kosa here? I don't want to smoke because everyone keeps trying to smoke me. Excitement from Dust. Shout out to everybody. Anyone else is welcome to click the link too. So, what do you think of Mr. Dalen, Mr. Ghost Brother Disrespectful?
Dalen?
Dalen, whatever.
Dalen is how you say his name.
He doesn't deserve. Yeah.
I don't understand how he has fans. Who can watch that? Like it is borderline like no, it is brain rot, but it's like borderline like JayStation brain rot, you know?
It is. It's I don't get it. That's why I put JayStation in the same video as Mr. Dalen, whatever. I love mispronouncing his name half the time. It makes me feel good.
I mean, yeah, they're pretty similar. Freaking idiots.
Right. Yeah. So what else is new, Florio? What else is new with you?
I don't even know.
I don't even know.
Just trying to get through each day and get stuff done.
Right. Do you like the memes that were made? Which one's your favorite?
I like the one of us ladies being like noir detectives. And I like the one with us in the car. Those two are my favorite.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good. I did show Ko some of them the other day. We were in voice chat, and I was just making a bunch of shit just so that, just something entertaining for my live streams. All good. Man, someone looked like some stuff was being removed from my chat. I guess not. Yeah.
No, I think that they just redid their message. That's all it is. But yeah, it's good the coverage Stevie did on the articles, and yeah, Stevie goes digging like into newspapers and stuff, and I go digging into like, I mean, okay, like I was kind of a troll, not really, but kind of like anonymous trolls people. So when I go investigating like people for a video, I tend to look into their personal lives for whatever reason, because I find that's usually where the juicy stuff is. So Stevie's like really good at finding newspapers, and I'm really good at trying to find like gossip and trying to confirm it. So.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to show that tea time today. And it's ironic that bullshit happened while I was doing it.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't happening because of your stream. It was just happening because this guy released a post the other. I don't even know. Do we know who the guy is, Stevie? I'm not sure. But he met with Father Bob, the whatever air quotes priest, that air quotes blesses Annabelle. And Father Bob gave him like half the information about Annabelle that was all incorrect. So then from there, Stevie did a post correcting the information, and everyone's just jumping on her. And we're like, okay, it's got to be like Nesper fans, Elton Matt fans. But I think Ginger, Elton's wife, actually commented and confirmed some stuff that Stevie said. And still people are like losing their crap on Stevie. And now this other woman like threatens her, tries to dox her, and is threatening to beat her up. She thinks Stevie is in a state that Stevie is not in, by the way. But yeah, like it's insane. It's insane.
I swear, these people don't want me to report on them because they won't like it. Other people don't like it when I report on them.
Oh, and I'm not sure if this happened. Someone sent a chat in the group chat saying that she may have changed her name on Facebook. The lady already may have changed her name.
Yeah, I would too if I was a little bitch.
But who threatens people? Like, listen, we can have a disagreement, we can have a discussion, but like, why are you threatening to dox people? And she's threatening to, punch her in the face or something, and like break her jaw. It was a weird. Anyway, it was a weird one.
Swear, people on the internet are fucking weird.
They really are.
Let's see. Co's not going to click the link because he's at work, and it's a Monday. Well, it's Tuesday for him. So when can we expect your hate merch?
Well, one of the good ones I want to do is I'm waiting on Douglas But I think what I'll probably do is just release some stuff. There's like 2 designs initially. One will be like the one that you and I discussed, and Douglas is doing a drawing for another one, which I think people will really like that one. But I need to do it soon because my chair broke, and I'm trying to raise money for a new chair.
And I told Florio, I'm like, nothing sells better than hate merch. Go and make your troll merch. Release your inner troll. You know, someone that I really don't like has said this, and this is probably one of the few statements I agree with, and it's monetize the haters. So, you know, people that are hating on you, monetize it, make content on it, make merch out of it. You might as well.
Sorry, I have to deal with something not normal. I'll talk to you after. Sorry.
Okay. She has to deal with something not normal. All right. Well, Flurry, I hope you're feeling better, or what. I hope you're okay. I'll be on voice chat. Deal with something not normal. Alrighty. If it's not normal, is it paranormal? Thinking of doing some pride stuff. I love the hate merch. People need to buy the hate merch. All right, well, I think this is it. I'm going to play Flurio's song. She might miss it now because she's dealing with something. Nobody else is going to click the link. You got 1 or 2 minutes to click my link or forever hold your peace. Going once. Going twice. And the link is gone. All right. People are threatening to dox Stevie from Truth or Demons podcast. That's what was happening. Now, I'll probably cover the Jason Hawes stuff eventually. But, you know, not sure. All right, so let me close out some of these. Florio can always go back and watch the end of the stream, and she can hear her song made just for her. Close out all these tabs. No! Oh, shit. I accidentally closed the fucking... Give me a second, guys. God damn it, I fucked it all up. Why do I gotta fuck shit up? Shout out Dust Paranormal 2. I gotta get the song. I accidentally closed it. I want people to hear it. It's No Strings on Me. No! Alright, give me a second. Alright, guys. Listen. Thank you to everyone who tuned into the stream tonight. Thank you to everyone who super chatted. I think I'm close to the $100 threshold to where I'll get paid from YouTube. I think I'm only like $20 away from reaching that goal and get a paycheck. Otherwise, YouTube holds it for the following month. The paranormal channel should be monetized soon. Shout out to all the hate watchers. Shout out to the Dust Devils. Check out the merch at dustparanormal.com. Link in the description of this live stream. But everybody enjoy this song. This is just for Florio. No strings on me.
Strings on me. Everybody got no strings on me. Everybody. Yeah, no strings. Everybody talking, everybody got a theory. Whispering the name like the story's getting eerie. Florio pull the strings, Florio make the call. But maybe they're just salty cause she don't answer them at all. They say she's got a master plan controlling every stream, like she's living rent free inside everybody's head. But the louder they complain, the more they're proving what we see. They're upset she ain't handing out friendship for free. They watch every move, every post, every show. Claim they know the truth, but they really don't know. If they're so unbothered, why they never let it be? Always looking over shoulders, wondering what she might see. I got no strings to hold me down. There are no strings on me. People making up conspiracies, trying to sell a mystery. I got no strings to hold me down. There are no strings on me. Maybe they're afraid of the tea. Maybe they're afraid of what she sees. Florio got haters, Florio got stalkers, keyboard investigators and late night talkers. Everybody's got a theory, everybody's got a claim, but somehow every conversation circles back to her name. They say she's brainwashing people, making channels fall in line, like she's got a magic button she can push every time. But maybe they're just bitter, maybe that's the reality. Man, she doesn't wanna join that little fantasy. No puppet strings, no secret throne, no hidden kingdom to call her own. Just people talking, making noise all day while she's living life and they can't look away. I got no strings to hold me down. There are no strings on me. The rumors keep on spinning round, but that's not reality. I got no strings to hold me down. There are no strings on me. Keep on talking, keep on guessing. The truth is still the truth to me. Everybody watching, everybody wants to know why they can't let Florio go. Haters and stalkers, every day the same routine, still searching for strings that have never been seen. I got no strings to hold me down. Everybody, everybody, what she sees. Those strings on me.